Check one, check one, check one, two. Hey, friends, how are y'all doing? Can I get a 5x5? 5x4. 5x5. Thank you, Marion. Be on momentarily, friends. Good to see you. Wednesday night. Welcome to the live stream. It has been over a week since we did a flight together, friends, due to me and some other SimFans being at the FSExpo, of course. And oh, what a joy it was, friends. But more on the FlightSim Expo 2023 later in the stream. Just so you know, we are planning on an FSExpo 2023 debrief this Friday night. If it works out, I've got kind of a big day then, but hopefully it'll work out then. I think it will for many of them. We'll get into that later, but you'll be able to join me and the other Sim fans. We have it, and we'll go over what was great about FSExpo this past weekend, and we can talk about the event and answer questions for those of you that couldn't make it. And I know several of you wanted to make it and couldn't be there, but I see several of you here already tonight. And I saw in person at that FlightSim Expo, and it was a joy. But again, more on this later. As for the flight tonight, we'll be doing the same flight some of us took for FSExpo. B.A. Fish, my boy, and myself, we left from Des Moines International Airport, KDSM, that's where we're going to be leaving and taking off tonight, to William P. Hobby Airport in Houston, of course, where FlightSim Expo was, friends. Yeah, we know this. We know this. By the way, tonight for this flight, from this live stream and flight, both of these airports are payware versions. And if you don't have them, don't worry about it, friends. Many of us flying tonight will not have them, so don't worry about it. And we're finally back. Almost forgot. We're finally back in the Fenix A320. Did I see Aviation Spotter in chat? I think I did, friends. And I'm going to tell you what. I did a practice last night, not the full flight, but just setting up the MCDU. It's been since November since I last flew this plane, and I'm like, oh my goodness, good thing I did check it out and did a couple practice runs in the programming the MCDU, and I do have it all programmed ready to get going here and do a pushback, friends. And so, without further ado, let's get on with it. I gotta get set up here, but first, let me do this. Let me do this, friends. How's it going, friends? Good to see you once again. I got to do the usual call out. So what do we got in here? We got Tommy Hughes. Tommy Hughes in the house. Good to see you, Tommy. Caleb, good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight, my friend. We also got Ivan 007. Ivan, how are you doing? TNT, that was absolutely hysterical when you did that in general Discord and you said I needed to call out during the live flight that we're flying tonight, but last week on Thursday, that I had to do the old, you know what it is, at flight level 180. That's right, TNT. That was awesome. That was awesome. Hey, Fast Cow Productions, Justin, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Don C, always good to see you. Justin was there. Fast Cow Productions, got to hear him talk and present during the FSExpo. Nice job. And yeah, it was definitely good to see you as well. Who else we got here in the house? Ricky's World, Pilot Rick. You were also at FSExpo. Got to have dinner with you and other Sim fans. And it was a great time. Richard Clark. Richard, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you as well. Starship, give me the 5x5. Thank you for that. Oh, Golfer 67, also at FlightSim Expo. I'm telling you what, friends, we were representing. I'll get into that a little bit more later once we get up in the air. There's Aviation Spotter. Thank you for joining Aviation Spotter, my moderator, my pal. Been with me for a long time. Appreciate it, brother. You ought to be happy about this. We'll see how this performs, because I decided to test fate against my better judgment. We'll see how it goes, because I don't know. I haven't flown this since November, but Aviation Spotter, you said this even is more of a resource hog than the PMDG, I think you had said. And then I'm at payware airports. What the heck? Might as well try it. Everybody loves a crap show, right? Mrs. TPHI-17 and TPHI-17. How's that food? How's that cooking? Good to see you in the house. Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chipper C's, also at the FlightSim Expo. I'm telling you what. How many of us? So many of us there. Biohazard Juiced is in the house. Biohazard was the first to comment. Said 5 hours to go, can't wait. 5 hours ago. Actually, a little over 5 hours ago. Where the hell's Vruden at? All right. Who just crashed? LOL. All right, Ace is down in the house. Aces, how's it going? My moderator, my buddy, my pal. My first moderator, and been with me since February of 2021, friends, and hasn't missed a single live stream. He did miss his first stream, but we got to give him a little pass because I was going live from FSExpo in Houston, and I didn't give you any of you a heads up. And I think Aces, you said you were at a meeting, came back. I only had like a 12-minute stream that time, and so we won't hold it against you, Aces. We won't. Let's go ahead and see what friends we have that are in here with us, as I always do. Hopefully, this won't cause a problem. Why do I see... What is going on? Why is that black right there? See that line? It's like I have a windshield crack. What? What is that? Oh, somebody's on top of me. That's why. Like, what is that? Let's see. We've got Short Round. We've got Pilot Rick over there. Pilot Rick, you got the A20N. Awesome. We got Parzival, Ivan 007 TNT Simulate. Old Golfer 67. Wattfish is... Actually, you know what you're doing, Wattfish? We saw the 747 that had the Shuttle Independence on piggyback, and because we went to the Houston Space Museum and Houston Space Center, and that was a pretty good sight. So Wattfish is just... Are there three? No, just two of us? God. All right. I might move to the side, Wattfish, so I can see what I'm doing. And we got... did I call you out, Short Round? Short Round, again, Pilot Rick. Anyone else that I'm missing, maybe? Sometimes I got to be careful. I don't want to cause like any kind of stutters by doing this, because I've had that problem before. But let's hop back in here, friends. Fast Cow Production says I'm going to join in, have to build my A319 and then load up Sim. Sounds good, Justin. Sounds good, Fast Cow Productions. Short Round says, hey, fellas. Yeah, I think instead of having to make all of you move, because I'm such a good host, I'm just going to move myself. Although I've got that thing. I think I can still see. Maybe I don't need to move myself. Let's see if I can still see. Wattfish is pushing back. All right, I will stay put. And let's go ahead and turn off the music for now, friends. We'll just turn that off. We'll silence it for just a moment. There we go. Thank you, Wattfish. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so where was I? So I'm almost through this checklist, and I might need some help, Aviation Spotter, on the way down. Actually, that reminds me. I'm going to jump into the moderator's Discord voice so you can chime me if I'm missing something. Almost forgot to do that. So let me hop on in there, friends. There we go. Okay. So I'm in there just in case. Damn it, I need to change the audio on this. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Alright. It's a problem if you have this loaded before and you switch. I switched from my speakers on my computer to my headset, and Discord doesn't always play well with that. Let me go to voice and video. I've got output device there, but let me switch them. And then back again. Does that work? Check. Okay, that worked. Alright, so now I can hear your chimes, because I remember that we had that Aviation Spotter where I didn't get the audio set, and then I couldn't hear you, and so I think we're good there. Okay, so I've got the APU going, everything ready. Okay, so now we can get the pushback tug. I think I'm ready for that. Pushback tug. Let me go over here. We're going to go down to the EFB. Boy, when are they going to come out with that for the PMDG? We should have asked Robert when we were there, you know? He'd probably just give us a 1 hour answer to that, right, Justin? I mean, it was great. So Robert Randazzo, during the captain's dinner, we all got several of us that were there got to hear him. And he went up and spoke, and it was some good stories, but long stories. Long stories. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull off the GPU and take the chocks and cones off and close the door and get the tug on. And holy cow, Eric Condor, thank you so much. Dropping the $7 in Super Chat. Eric, thank you so much. Eric says, been looking forward to the stream since I found this channel. It's go time. Welcome, Eric, and thank you for joining, my friend. Hopefully we don't have any performance issues here. So far, so good. Hope I don't jinx it here. But yes, Eric, welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here, my friend. Thanks so much for joining us. Awesome. Are you flying with us, Eric? Are you flying with us, my friend? Okay, so, again, hey, throw out some orange whips and some blue skies to Eric Condor for dropping the $7 dono. Thank you, Eric, once again. Thank you so much. Most generous. You're all so darn kind. TNT Simulator says, SimFanatic, it's an Airbus. You'll be fine. Oh, well. maybe TNT. Thank you, Wadfish, Mrs. TPHI, Aces, and TNT for dropping those in to Eric for that donation. Appreciate it, my friends. Right, so I'm going to be a little slower with this aircraft because I'm not proficient. It's easy to get, to not be proficient in aircraft when you haven't flown it for 8 months. Eric Condor, no, unfortunately not flying tonight. I worked at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll just be watching. Hey, man, that's cool. Hey, grab yourself an orange whip. We got you in first class, although I don't think this aircraft has first class. But we'll say it does. Grab yourself an orange whip, Eric, and we're happy to have you flying along with us, my brother. Thank you for joining. All right, so next thing is... All right, so we got to lock the cockpit door. Windows unlocked, and we get all the fuel pumps on. So let's take a look up here, and let's go ahead and make sure all these lights are out. Dun, 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 dun. And that's all good. Okay, so we've got the fuel pumps. We go beacon on. Beacon right there. And so if we go outside, you can see that little red flashy. Who's Fire Racer? Look at this. Pillar Arrow, how are you doing? Biohazard, I missed you guys. Who else is back there? Fire Racer. Who's Fire Racer? Who's what? I haven't seen Fire Racer. Fire Racer is new tonight, friends. Fire Racer. Caleb, flying offline with you except from Omaha, my home airport. Cool, Caleb, cool. Who's Fire Acer? Do identify yourself. Hey, Information Alpha, how you doing, Information Alpha? It's good to see you. Glad you came. Thank you for joining, my friend, my buddy, my pal. It's good to see you. All right, I think we're ready. So we got the beacon on, transponder to auto. Right there. I think that's auto. So damn. Look at you can zoom in here and make sure. Yep, that's auto. And I think we're good there. Transponder to auto. Let's go up to the clock and hit run. So, whoopsie. Go up here and hit run so we know when we're pushing back, and we're ready for pushback. We got to go ahead and turn off the parking brake. I've got that mapped on the Alpha. Bravo. And you're going to see something, friends, as long as I didn't bump that. I sometimes bump this. And let me see. Can you all see that okay? Sometimes I bump it. Nope, you can see it fine. Okay, so see this big, huge flap lever, and you're wondering, okay, I've got the Airbus throttle pack for the Bravo, Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant, but I'm not taking this thing off. I got the FlightSim Desk Pro for the 737, but that screws on to one of the axis, the far right axis for the flaps. I'm not taking that off to just have a Airbus throttle thing that's just a big knob, and this is much better anyway. Okay, so I explained that. All right, we'll get in. We talked to Honeycomb. I actually got a phone number from the project manager, new project manager and marketing person at Honeycomb, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit too. Probably Friday. I'll save most of that discussion, but I might talk a little bit about that and what we discussed. But anyway, so yeah, so I've got this rocker switch right here mapped to the parking brake, so that should be off. And it is, and so we should be able to push back now. Parking brake pushback required. So let's go over here. Should have our tug set, and let's go ahead and start. So where's Vruden when you need him? Look at the shape of that wing. All right, so now let's go ahead and get our engine started up. So we're gonna go to ignition start and listen to the sounds. You just gotta appreciate the sounds. I'll tell you what, I will say this, Aviation Spotter, and the rest of you that love the Airbus, it is an amazing, the sounds on this thing are just incredible. Incredible. Frank Rose, how you doing, Frank? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. And Nick H, Original Happy, how you doing? How you doing? Biohazard, sorry, Sim was giving issues. No worries, Bio. I'm going to run into somebody. Good thing we don't have collisions turned on, right? Just stop right there. Let's go ahead and stop. Sometimes you got to hit it twice. I've noticed that. Stop. There we go. Good to hear, Nick. Glad to hear you're doing well, my friend. Doing good. Oh, we got that left engine started up. That's so cool. All right. It's the little things. If you want to make sure that your engine's all fully started up, you can look up here. That Gen 1 fault goes out. So now it's time to start engine number 2. And I'm going to switch over to the right engine so we can hear that sound. Here. There's short round over there. I've got to grab a screenshot of you. And notice we're flying real time tonight, friends. So taking off from KDSM, and this is in real time. So get ready for a night flight and a sunset flight here as we see the sun going down here in Des Moines, Iowa. Frank Rose says, sounds like that sound when I am doing a pushback. Yeah. Yeah, Frank, how is it doing? How is the work going on the ramp, buddy? Ricky's World, what's up, Sim? Trying out the Bravo throttles. Awesome. Hey, Rick, what do you think? Did you just get them? I don't remember. If you told me you just got them, definitely like the Bravo. I did get to try out the Charlie pedals. Many of us did at FSExpo, along with some other controls. And we'll talk about that on Friday. Information Alpha, I missed my Bravo throttles. What happened, Information Alpha? I don't remember. What did you have to send them in? Something go wrong? Something go wrong, buddy? Okay, I think we got both engines lit. We do. So those should be good to go. We go with engines back to normal. So let's go down here. We're gonna flip this switch to normal. Go back up top. We're gonna go ahead and turn off our APU bleed because our engines are now supplying the air and electricity. And we'll turn off the master APU. And so that start available will go out eventually. Now we're going to go ahead and get our auto brake to max. So go down here. Let's hit max on the auto brake. And spoilers, we want to arm the spoilers. So we'll go ahead and arm those by just clicking and holding and dragging that up. And then takeoff. So now you can see I'll use my lap lever. And I think if I go to 2 notch, that'll go to the 1. And I did have flaps 1. Frederick Ulysses Nash Sawyer Dongal says hi. How are you doing? Well, that's one heck of a name. Welcome, Frederick. Glad to see you here, and welcome to the live stream. I don't know, is this your first time? But we already have 28 people here, friends. Trying to load in now. Fast Cow Productions just is loading in now. So good, Justin. We could talk about on Friday night if you can join us. I couldn't add you to a group chat that I did in Discord because. We aren't friends yet. But if you're available, we're looking at maybe 8:30 or 9, probably maybe a little later, but we won't be flying. I'll get into that later, but we're just like a FSExpo 2023 debrief with LU. Mr. Martini in the house. Mr. Martini, hello to you, sir. And Mr. Martini, got to see you in person at FSExpo. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, my friend. Great to see you, in fact. All right, so we got that set. Thank you for joining, Mr. Martini. All right, so flaps at takeoff. We're good to go there. I think we're ready to taxi, so we're going to go nose wheel to taxi. So we're going to go over here and just go up 1, taxi. And runway turn-off lights, of course. And then we're going to go auto on strobe. And we'll release the parking brakes. Now, you know what? I need to release the tug. I don't think I released the tug, did I? Oh, okay, I did. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to be going, moseying on over to Vruden. There's Vruden. Vruden, how you doing? Vruden the Great. Good to see you, Vruden. Thanks for joining, buddy. All right, so let's mosey on over to runway 13. And I think probably if we could just do just like a 180 here, actually. Maybe follow Mr. Happy. And of course I am using the track IR, so we'll just enable that. All right, Mr. Happy. It's amazing, you know, with adding everybody being in here and with this payware of what it does do. But we'll mosey on over to runway 13, and actually I'm going to go ahead and look at SimBrief and Navigraph charts. Close that. We'll come back to that. Straight ahead. Brendan says, I can't believe you got used to use the Charlie's pedals before I did. Did you get a set to give away? Not yet, Bruden, but I did talk. Mr. Happy, just do a about face here, or what? Or what? But yeah, I'll talk about that, Bruden, here in a moment. I did get to try them out, along with some other rudder pedals. There are a few landing challenges. The TPR pedals were a popular one there, which we can all understand because you all know how much I love them. I'm just going to go right through original Mr. Happy. Sorry, buddy. There's TNT. We'll go this route so we're not all by the GA stuff. I hear all those jets going. Oh my gosh, look at all of you over there. Wow. There's just a lot of you. There's Wildfish. Look at that with the Allegiant livery as well. Beautiful. Again, some of you might appear like you're floating just a little bit. I do have the payware scenery for Des Moines. Dirt Racer, how's it going? TNT SimFanatic, I'm going to order those steel or metal rudder pedals you live streamed. You think they are worth it? Great question, TNT. And actually, some of you that were at the expo were like, hey, SimFanatic, come and try out these pedals. I want to know what you think. And so, yeah, I went over and tried them. And Virpil, right? I think I got that right. Virpil? They are solid, dude. They are heavy, solid. I know I did a live stream. By the way, I'm gonna mic up better next time. I know it's kind of hard to see some of that, but we'll be more prepared. I'll be more prepared, not we. I'll be more prepared next time. You know, as a first run. But they're great quality construction. I didn't get enough time. You know, when you're just sitting there, you're doing IL2 for like, I don't know. I was sitting on the IL2 for like maybe 10 minutes. It's really hard to get a complete impression on them, but I'll tell you what, yeah, solid construction, great machine work. My brother, B.A. Fish, he actually ordered them. So we'll have to see what he thinks over a period of time. Okay, if I was to go, I gotta be careful what I say yet, but I will say this. I would definitely say TPRs are better than any of them. Okay, so I tried out the Virpils, my humble opinion. They're better than the Charlies. But here's the thing, they're also a hell of a lot more expensive, right? They're like, I don't know, what do you get them for now? $580 to like $650, I think I've seen them. And so the TPRs you're spending a big dollar on. And I'm trying to remember, 350, yeah. So TNT, wait, you saw the TPRs for 350? Were those used or? But I was just about to say, I think the Virpils are 350. So if you could get TPRs for 350 and you're looking at Virpils for 350, I would go with the TPR pedals, dude. Like, but there might be a reason for you to go with the Virpils that might be a little bit better than the TPRs, and I'll explain that in a minute. I would say if you're a helicopter pilot, I would go if you like to fly the rotorcraft. I would go with the Virpils. I think, actually, to be honest, In fact, Virpil has rudder pedals specifically for a helicopter that are designed just like a helicopter's rudder pedals would be. They had a cyclic too that was freaking insane. Did you all see that when we were live streaming at that booth? Oh my gosh, that cyclic. Although I don't, who was saying it? I don't remember if it was you, old golfer. Somebody was saying it doesn't work with Microsoft Flight Simulator at this point because they don't have a mapping for the cyclic for when you do the rotation. I mean, the cyclic would work, but not the rotation. If you know what I'm talking about, to set the different modes for your helicopter and for your rotor. But you know it's going to come. But it works with X-Plane. You know, Vruden, that's a great question. I didn't get a chance to ask. I don't know if somebody wants to look at Virpil to see what that is, but I mean, all of it was like solid construction metal. Just very impressed with this machine work. They have a, what did they call it? They called it a clutch system. So, you know, the TPRs are on a pendular motion, kind of like the Thrustmaster Boeing. And so the Virpils, they actually aren't pendular. They have kind of that same rotation movement that some of you might have with the Thrustmaster, the step down from the TPRs that those have. If you're familiar with CH products, the rudder pedal pros or whatever they're called, it has that back and forth motion. I'm so used to the pendular motion that feels more like when I'm flying the Piper aircraft or the Cessna. I'm a big fan of this feel for the TPRs. I think they feel realistic. But yeah, they're. I don't think you're going to lose on either one of them, friends. Okay, but if you could get the TPRs for $350 and the Virpils for $350, top bar none, get the TPRs. In my opinion, go with the TPR pedals. They are crazy expensive. Ruden, which ones? The cyclic or the pedals you talking about? Let me check something here. All right, so I haven't been dinged yet by Aviation Spotter, so that's a good sign. Look at that, friends. Holy shnikes. Talk about a lot of SimFans right there, friends. Oh my, that's a beautiful. Look at this. I gotta get a shot, even if I risk stutters. I gotta get a shot of that, right? I mean, how could I miss out on that opportunity, friends? Incredible. Look at y'all stacked up there. I see old golfer Ivan's ready to take off. TNT Simulate. Wadfish is up there ready to go. Biohazard, old golfer 67, Light Tomcat. Light Tomcat, how you doing? Short Round, Parsival, Original Happy back there still. Pilot Rick, I see you. Fast Cow Production, Justin's getting loaded in. Marion Harris, aka Chipper C's back there. See, I'm getting these names down. I'm getting these names down. You know, we're gonna have to go to the left window here to see Ivan take off. Grab a snapshot of that too. With Ivan getting ready. Well, we'll see how I do on approach and landing, friends, but I'll tell you what, Aviation Spider, I did kind of forget how much this aircraft is, how good it sounds, and how much fun it is to fly. There goes Ivan, friends. Here he goes. Let me go if I can do Trek IR. Can I do Trek IR? Yeah, I can. Can I get out there? No, I can't. There we go. Yeah, I can. Oh, look at that. We see you, Ivan. Taking off in the Honda? Is that right? All right, who's next? I think it's Watfish is next. I think we're number 3, friends, that are with me in the Allegiant Airbus A320. We got a lot of SimFans going to FSExpo tonight. Loads of aircraft. How cool would that be? We were actually told by one of the vendors, I think it was Honeycomb, said we had the biggest presence at FlightSim Expo this year. How cool is that? And I want to do a shout out to, I know Silver Killer will be in later, but a shout out to Silver Killer and his wife, because I sent him the logo and he worked on getting a bunch of golf polo shirts with our logo, and so we all wore them and stood out, so that was pretty cool. So thanks, Silva Killer. I know you're not here right now, but it was pretty crazy and cool. Tinty says go ahead, and there goes Wattfish. See Wattfish taking off. Grab a shot of that. Awesome. Awesome blossom. All right, appreciate that, TNT. All right, who is Fire Acer? They must be like off in the distance, maybe. Aha! Mr. Martini says, thanks for allowing me to be an honorary member over the weekend. Hey, dude, you are one of us, one of the SimFan family, Mr. Martini. It's great to have you here. It's great to see you in person there. Yeah, at the captain's dinner, right? All right, Mr. Martini, of course, man, of course. All of you, friends and family, I'm telling you. Okay, so we are before takeoff here, friends. So we, cabin crew has been notified, we'll pretend. External lights, I'm just gonna go from left to right. So I'm gonna go strobes to on. We're gonna go wing light to on. We're gonna go down here and get our landing lights on, both of them, and then we're gonna go nose to takeoff. So those lights are set. Sure we got everything. TCAS to TARA. So TARA on the TCAS, that's right down here. And God, I can hardly see because we're flying at night. It's kind of hard to see with shades on inside, you know. Weather radar, which is right here. Now we'll go 2, and then we're gonna go that PWS, predictive wind shear. That's what that stands for. So we got that, and takeoff. So we're gonna actually do the chrono. So I'm gonna come up here, hit chrono here, and then there's another chrono right there. It puts us down in green here. I think we're ready. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I had the autopilot disconnect twice on my 2 takeoff test runs, so let's see if I can keep it from disconnecting here. I'm gonna add to emergency, so I'm gonna just turn these off for a moment, and I'm gonna get a shot of that with all of you stacked up there. I mean, amazing. See if I can do this without causing too many problems here. All right, get lined up on what? Oh man, look at this. Who's flying the 740? That's got to be Parzival, isn't it? Who's flying that 747? That's got to be you, Parzival, right? I got to get some shots of this. Look at this. Wait, I want to get who's that right up there? Sorry, I'm not getting you in that one, TNT. I'll get you in a moment. But that looks pretty cool. That we're at dusk here. Look at that. Wow, amazing. Looks amazing. All right, are we ready, friends? Are we ready for this? All right, let's see. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. All right, so go ahead and go to 40%. The thrust. Stabilize at 40% anyway, and then we'll go toga. 40%, release the brakes. And toga. Forward pressure on the yoke, down force on that nose. Keep our directional control. God, that looks good. Look at all your lights. The taxi lights look amazing. Wow. Got some bouncy bounce going. Okay, approaching V1 here. V1, listen to those sounds. Rotate. V2. Man, listen to that sound. Well, I just noticed my LED lights aren't working on my Bravo throttle quadrant. We're going to hand fly this thing just a little bit. It's going to tell us here in a moment to switch to climb power. Right, there it is. We're going to go down to climb. Sometimes I got to fudge with it just... There we go. So what we're looking for right there is this thrust climb. And that's auto. Oh, jeez. Let's get that nose down. We're almost stalling. So you can tell I'm not used to hand flying this thing. There we go. Holy cow. Oh shoot. It is, it's almost ruined. It's almost like it's too automated. We've been through this. I'm gonna take that last notch of that last notch. I only had one notch of flaps in. Those pull out a lot faster than the PMDG. Y'all notice that? You ever notice that? Let's go ahead and enable the autopilot. Eric Condor says, what's the estimated flight time? I think it was about 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. Q8 pilots in the house, friends. Wow, Q8. Hey, everybody, give Q8 some orange whips and blue skies in chat. I am humbled. Dropping the $50 dono. Q8, how are you doing? Thank you so much, my friend, for joining. Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing guy. Do check out Q8's channel. I know some of you, many of you have. And maybe I can get Aces to drop in a link to Q8 Pilot's YouTube channel. He is like second to none on reviews, always is honest. In fact, while we were there, and I got a chance to, we bumped into each other, Sam, and a couple times we're at the same hotel, and you probably thought I was stalking you, but I really wasn't. And it was great talking to you, Q8, and what an amazing guy you are. And again, thank you for the $50 dono, my friend. That is absolutely amazing. Appreciate it so, so much. Awesome stuff. And there you go, Q8. You've got some orange whips from the SimFan family and friends. So good to be with you tonight. Here, there, fine folks. Q8, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. And Bunny's in the house. Bunny, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You got Richard Clark and everybody doing a call out there. And hopefully, yep. And thank you, Aces, for getting a link to Mr. Q8 Pilot's channel there. Check it out. If you haven't been there yet, definitely check it out. He's a great guy, and I can tell you all that he is as fantastic in person as he is on his channel. So Q8, once again, welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you here. Awesome. How was your flight back to Kuwait? Definitely nice seeing Q8 and all of you, right? Seeing all of you. Got to see Q8 and Captain Canada there. Got them on the live stream and got a photo opportunity. Saw Jeff Fabiano. I don't know if some of you saw. I got a chance to meet and talk with Jeff. Been following him for a while. He does obviously flight simming, but among a lot of other things. Big Doggio says hello. Big Doggio 13, how you doing? Good to have you here again, Big Doggio. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. And you'll have to check out the live stream when we're at Q8's booth, because there's a funny. Oops, I got to get my lights turned off, friends. Let me get that done here really quick. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the wing light off. Runway turn-off lights, and of course the landing lights and everything. Wow, now I'm really under pressure. I got everybody here, including Q8. The pressure's on. I'm gonna go to 40 over here on the left, MFD, and on the right I'm gonna go to 80. I just like to kind of get that preview. And actually, we can go down here and take a look, see on this right MCDU. And it's kind of nice to be able to go to the ATSU here and AOC menu. And so there's some stuff we can pick up on the weather there. We can go flight plan, or we can go progress here. We can just type in KHOU. Put that in there. So that gives us our distance. And like, I think that's in a straight line. Q8, I haven't flown this plane for like since November of last year, and here I am ready to embarrass myself in front of all of you. That's what I do. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Deltgam88 says, what's up? Deltgam88. How's it going? Another friend, family, our SimFan family down in Houston for the FSExpo with us. It was so good to see you there and meet you finally in person, Delt. Been here for a long time, man, and it was good to see you. Absolutely. Hey, Q8, it's all true, buddy. It's all true. All true. Every single, I mean, and I'm glad you're back. I know you took a hiatus from your YouTube channel, but just not myself, but I know so many of us were so thrilled when you decided to come back. So thank you for coming back and doing what you do. It's amazing stuff you do. All right, so we're passing 15,500. You're also a man of your word. You know, I always can tell that. You know, it's good stuff. Oh, you're still in Houston? Oh, well, you might as well. Hopefully you're doing something fun. Did it cool down? It was so hot there. Of course, in Kuwait, you're probably used to it, but probably not as humid as it was. It was pretty humid in Houston. I think we got, what was it, like, I think Saturday it didn't get up to like 103 degrees or something like that. I don't even know what the heat index was. Anybody seen ISU Fan for Life? Harry's, maybe Harry couldn't make it tonight. I know Silver Killer will be in later. Oh, yes, Eric says he was there. Question mark? Yeah, Jeff Fabiano. I assume that's what you were responding. Yeah, man. Q8, we must have been in the right wing of that hotel or the right elevator, because I bumped into Jeff when he came into the elevator too, and my son and I are standing there, and he walks in with his wife, and I was kind of like, this guy looks familiar, and then I read he had his badge on, and I'm like, oh, that's Jeff Fabiano. And I didn't make a scene or anything, just like, hey, Jeff, you know, try to play it cool. I know he's there, and then later on during the expo, I got a chance to talk to him. And all right, so we're above flight level 180, and we all know what that means, don't we, TNT? As TNT said. TNT, where did you say it? I know you said it. All right, cover your ears, Q8, because this is where we get a little funny. All right, every time we pass 18,000 feet, we got to do the testing 1 2 1 2 check 1 2. Got to go over here and we've got this button that says pull STD. So test 1 2 1 2 check 1 2 syphilis STD syphilis. Of course, friends, that stands for standard pressure. Standard pressure is what it stands for, right? Okay, why did I throw in the syphilis there? I don't know, because I'm a child. I like to have fun, throwing a little comedy. There we go. We got the emojis. And Nick H said, here we go. I don't know. I started that like early on, and it's just has stuck with us. We are a family channel, so but at the same time we have fun. TNT's doing the laugh. Richard Clark. Oh, I'm such a child sometimes, friends. Just such a child sometimes. All right, let's see here. Let's go to my flight. Pretty contagious. See, and then this all starts, right? Health education with airplanes. It stands for standard pressure. I don't know what you're all hearing me say. It's burning hot here still, but yeah, still having a blast. Awesome. Are you doing anything fun, Sam? Hopefully you're getting some... Oh, you should... I don't know if you like seafood, but it's a bit of a drive, but I think it was called Pier 6. And there were 10 of us at Pier 6, and I want to do a shout out to my brother, B.A. Fish. He bought dinner for everybody, so thank you, B.A. Fish. I don't know if Brent's in here or not. I haven't seen him, but again, thank you, Brent, for that. That was most generous of you to do, but it was a really good time to see everybody and just have a few drinks, good seafood. I had oysters on the half shell for the first time that night. So Del, you encouraged me to try it. It weren't too bad. You know, we had the saltine cracker and then the oyster and then, of course, put the hot sauce. It was a nice place. It was really... They had actually a helicopter pad that there was a helicopter flying to and from this place. So, yeah, they are slimy, Buckle. They are slimy. I don't know. It was a different experience, but they weren't too bad. X43 forbidden. You ate Rocky Mountain oysters. No. How you doing? Hey, I want to do a shout out also to UX403. So all of us that were there, you created all that swag. So we, you know, you had different colors that you did with your 3D printer. You had the red, the blue, the glow in the dark. Let's see, you had gold. But yeah, we handed all the. I think we got through a pretty big portion of the box that you gave me of that I took with me. So that was fantastic. So thank you again for doing that. There was one person I sent you a link, X403, in Discord. Because there was somebody that had mentioned that they thought out of all the bag, they were going through the bag of stuff, and they posted and they said the coolest thing they got was the swag that you made. So, thank you for that. Oh boy, thumbs up, folks. Uh-oh, Bunny's doing this. Bunny, QA isn't going to want to see this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But hey, we're at 25 likes already. Thank you. I appreciate it, my friends. What are we doing? We're passing 25,300 and on our way to flight level 360. Hopefully I got the, yeah, I think I got the destination and the flight plan for tonight all set up. Let's check the checklist. Above 10,000, got the landing wing lights off. Seatbelt as required. We can turn the seatbelt off once we get to cruise, of course. Uh-oh, we're getting close. Oh boy, TNT. With the custom emojis, that's awesome. Vruden the Great, it's so cute that the Nightbot thinks there is a schedule. Oh, Vruden. Yeah, I gotta admit, I missed it. Delcam, I missed it. $10 dono from Delcam. Hey everybody, do a shout out to Del. Throw some orange whips and some blue skies in chat for Del. Del, thank you so much. Sorry I missed that, but I got you, buddy. I didn't miss it for long. Thank you for dropping that $10 dono, Del. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is a little preview of what's to come from that, Del. Yeah, you know it. I can turn off that Bravo camera. Thank you again, Del. That was so cool of you to do that $10 dono. And again, Sam for the 50. Q8 Pilot, thank you, sir. And then Eric Condor with the $7 dono. You all are legends. And even those that can't dono, don't worry about it. You know what? You just being here, having fun, and chatting and engaging everybody, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Did we do the dance? So, Bonnie, you know what? We were going to, but we actually never got to it. We were going to do it, but instead we did the kind of that parody of, for those of you that have seen The Hangover, the Who Let the Dogs Out thing. So we got the slow motion video of all of us. It was pretty epic. But I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do the SimFanatic Shuffle next year. We got to say something for next year, right? So, and I couldn't wait. I had to put that together and get it uploaded. I mean, we got home late. Our flight came in at like 7:30, and then we stopped at my parents. They picked us up. So we're in Ankeny and, you know, and talked to them for a while. So by the time I got down and got unpacked and everything at home, I think it was like past 11. And I'm like, I've got to get that worked out and get that uploaded. So, and yeah, I did the finger whip. Yeah. That's awesome. I finish the SimFanatic Shuffle, I'll be staying home. Absolutely. Maybe I will too. I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going next year. We already have set that in motion, and so I think what we're shooting for. You always got to have a goal, right? When you're doing this stuff, you always have to have a goal in mind. Like, what are you trying to achieve? And so the thing we're going to try to achieve for FlightSim Expo next year is to get 20 of us, or 10 of us total, get 20 of us there. And have a blast and catch up with I think Q8 Pilot, you've done this. I don't know, how many years have you done the FSExpo? This was all of our first time, I think. I've been wanting to go to it since 2018. I finally got a chance to go. Let's see, TNT, God willing, amen. TNT, it'd be great to have you there. Harry's in the house. Did I miss Harry? I must have missed Harry. Let's see. Q8 Pilot, sorry I missed your comment there. You said, I have done just about everything there is to do in the last 3 days. A flight tour on a Bonanza this morning. Very cool. So, Q8, we actually, Old Golfer 67, it's in here flying with us tonight. Old Golfer 67 did the T6. So when we went, we did the tour of the Houston Space Center or Museum. And so one of our very own, Old Golfer 67, did a T6 flight. And I think, Old Golfer, put in chat, I can't remember. I think you said it was what? There was a discount. It was, if you don't mind me saying, but it was like $350 with your discount. And it was like a 45-minute flight from, from start to finish. Of course, you have some taxiing there and takeoff, but Vruden says, ironically, I hate flying. Really? You hate flying in real life, so you get your... Well, you know what? You figured it out, though. If you hate flying... Is it like a nervous thing? Or are you afraid of, like, an accident or something? Is that why you hate flying? Or you just hate being cramped and... I mean, some people, it's like, that's not fun. I often have people ask me, like, do you like flying? And my answer is yes, of course. I know many of you know I have my private pilot's license, so I do have that. But, I love to fly, but it's like all of you, anyone, it's like the takeoffs and landings. The cruise, once you get up to cruise, it's like, okay, let's get to the top of descent. Can't smoke, oh, well, yeah, well, I guess, yeah, if you're a smoker, you gotta wait. That could be a pain. So, Old Golfer 67 says, that is correct, normal cost is $375 for a T6. Okay, but you had like a Father's Day gift or something. It was $25 off, so that's cool. Buckle Bunny, I was about to say something about you have done everything in the last 3 days, but I won't. Harry might not like what I say, right, Harry? I love you, Harry. Where is Harry on here? I haven't seen Harry. What? I'm missing him. ICU fan for life. I've missed you. Where are you at? Oh gosh, we're at 30. Why did I just tell everybody that we're at 30? Q8 says, yep, my first Oh, it was your first expo. Maybe you told me that. I don't remember. Yeah, mine too. It was great. That was cool that you had a booth there, man. And you're doing a giveaway. Can I tell everyone? I think a lot of friends in here know already what you did for my son. Is it all right if I tell that story? I don't... Aviation 108, member for 1 month, commercial pilot, nice job, happy to be here for 1 month, thanks for all the great streams. Hey, Aviation 108, thank you so much for your continued support, 1 month, and it's great to see you. Eric Condor dropping the $28 dono, we're up to 33 likes. Eric Condor, let's drop some orange whips and some blue skies in chat, friends, because we got Eric here. It says, it's crazy how one of your videos came up on my recommended YouTube when I was at the airport on the way to the expo. Here I am. I got to meet the team and be part of the stream now. Would love to stay, but I have an early morning. Hey, Eric, thank you, buddy, for joining us. Here's a treat for you, Eric, for you. Actually, I should have done the SimFanatic shuffle when Q8 dropped the 50, and then when Delt dropped the 10, but here, I'm sparing some of you. I'm actually sparing myself the embarrassment, but friends, here you go. Here's the SimFanatic shuffle for you. This is what we're supposed to do at the FSExpo. Okay, this is the orange whip thing, right? Hey, FlightSimmer, shout out to FlightSimmer. Shane, it's not this, it's not this, it's this. All right. I'm like watching my watch. How much time do I have left to embarrass myself? This is what I do for you, friends. Friends, thank you so much for the donos. Again, a shout out to Aviation 108 for that month membership. Eric Condor for multiple donos, 28. Del Gam for the 10. Q8 Pilot for the 50. Eric Condor for another $7 dono. And of course, everybody, all of you for being here, for being such great friends and just loving this community. Can't get enough of it. So good. They often talked about, like, I know when I started streaming, so I started essentially back in 2021, essentially. First live stream was February of 2021. And I heard everybody's like, oh, you're going to get these jerks and all these rude comments and all that. Honestly, a couple of them, but for as long as we've been going, I cannot believe how great everybody is, and that just is a testament to all of you and everyone out there in that community. And like when we went to FlightSim Expo, it's just like everybody's just like really cool and engaged. I mean, just a great community. So I'm so happy to be a part of it, and I appreciate you all being here. So thank you, friends. Eric Condor, yay. Night, everyone. Until next stream. We'll hope to see you then, Eric, and maybe fly with us, my friend. Thanks again for joining, and great that this came up as a suggested channel. Awesome. Brent Fisher, how you doing, Brent? B.A. Fish, welcome to the live stream. I did a shout out to you earlier, and you know, about you treating everybody to dinner. A very nice restaurant. Oh my gosh, here we go again, friends. Holy moly. Holy moly, what's happening? Marion Harris dropping a $24 dono. You're all going crazy. You're all going crazy on me. Says no dance, LOL. I will take that request to not dance. Hey, Marion, and again, it's so good to see you at FSExpo. And thank you so much for the $24. Friends, you know what to do in chat. Thank you so much, Marion. Appreciate you, and I'll do it as well. I'll do it as well. That was so kind of you for dropping that in, man. Do some of that, and do some of that, do some of this and that and the other thing. There you go. Thank you so much. That's to you, Mary, and all the rest of you, because I kind of missed doing it. I asked all you to do it. Why? I don't know. Being lazy, I guess. Brent, thank you. Let's see. So we're at top of climb, friends. So I think we can go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. So let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't seem too turbulent here. And I think it's time to like check out all of you that are flying with, right? Let's get some snapshots of that, because there you are. See you back there, Biohazard. Look at you. Parzival back there, Light Tomcat, Original Happy, TUT, an old Golfer 67, and I can't quite tell who else is out there, because you're all overlapping. Who else? Buckle Bunny's here. Buckle, you're flying with us. Nice. All right, and I'm going to go forward, because we... I can't be in the front. I can't be in the front. How am I in the front? I don't think Flying Hatchman's with us. How am I in the front? That was a beautiful shot, TNT. Where were you, TNT? Because I know you're flying with us. Oh, there you are. You're right up there. I called you out, didn't I? Rudin the Great. That's not something you would make up. We're catching you, Richard. All right, let's see here. I can't believe I can't be ahead. Like, how many of you flew ahead of me? Where's Ivan? Ivan was the first one to take off. I'm not sure where he went. And 36 likes. Thank you, friends, so much. Let's see, I'm sure I've missed some comments here, so I gotta scroll up now that we're at cruise and we're all safe, you know. Let's see. What happened? I saw something like, did I lose everybody? Nope, I got everybody. Let's see. Bunny dance, dance, dance. Oh. Fast Cow Production said it was your first expo. It was your first expo and you presented? That takes some guts, dude. That takes some guts. Nicely done. Talking about the oh my gosh. Talking about the helicopter. We'll have to talk about that Friday. You can join us. We've got Wapfish dropping in the $5 dono. Hey, Wapfish, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Wapfish says, why did the airplane get sent to his room? Bad altitude. That's like an Ace's dad joke there, Wapfish. Nicely done. Nicely done. Family friendly, right? Family friendly. That's good to see. Hey, Wapfish, thanks again for doing that dono, and you know, here you go. I'm not gonna dance, but I'm gonna play the music, you know. I'm gonna play the music. Thanks, thank you. Throw you some orange whips as well, and some blue skies. Thank you again, Wapfish, for the $5 dono, buddy. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Harry W, there you are, Harry. Gosh, there you are. I'm here, just not flying SimFanatic. Harry, this was so good to see you. Welcome. That's where you're at. See, I knew I needed to scroll up a bit. Welcome to the live stream. It was so good to see you in person as well, Harry. Awesome stuff. Some of them I'll just read and laugh. Oh my. Discord crashed? FS? Really? Discord crashed your flight simulator? That's crazy. Vruden says it is a great community. Vruden, absolutely. Absolutely. Got some error and like had the whole computer oh, yikes. You had like what's called a hard crash, buddy. A hard crash. That's no good. Sorry to hear that. Let's see, what else am I missing here? Tommy Hughes, did my son enjoy the expo? My son, oh yeah, and he loved it. It didn't hurt that Q8 pilot, well, so I'll tell the story. I don't know if Q8's still here, but this just goes to show what a great guy he is. So, we're at his booth, and we're talking to him, and my son points to, because he was doing a giveaway of the TCA Boeing yoke, which by the way, let me throw on the, and this was at a lot of the multiple landing challenges, but that's the TCA. So he was giving away this TCA Boeing yoke from Thrustmaster, and it's a great, I mean, unless you go to a complete professional grade yoke, it's the best that you can get, I think. I actually like it better than the Alpha. Because it just has a better, more natural feel, especially for like if you're flying any aircraft like the Beaver or obviously the Boeing. Heck, I'm using it for the Airbus, and I know I should be using the Stick Aviation Spotter. You know, you don't have to tell me that, because I know you're thinking it. But so my son and I and a bunch of us, like Delt's there, Silver Killer's there, Brent's there, old golfers there. We're like all standing around and talking to Q8, and so I'm talking to Q8, and my son goes, hey, how do you win that TCA Boeing yoke? And Q8's just like, he goes, do you want one? And my son, of course, he's a good kid, right? We always try to teach him, you know, don't be, you know, be appreciative, don't be greedy, all that. So he's kind of like being kind of sheepish, and he's like, well, my dad has one. I'm like, and then Q8's like, I'm not talking about your dad. Do you want one? And I go, T, answer Q8. And he goes, sure. I think he's just in shock. And then Q8, being the great guy is, he goes, I will get you one and I'll send it to you as soon as I get back to Kuwait. And so, I mean, that's the kind of guy he is. And actually, when I gave him my address and contact information, I could tell he was all serious because he was like checking everything. And I was probably in a little bit of shock as well because I forgot to give him my real name. And so he's like, your name? And I'm like, oh yeah. So I put my first and last name there, and he like double checked and triple checked it. And so yeah, so I think to answer your question, all of you, yeah, my son enjoyed it heavily, but that was like the highlight, right? I mean, like, who wouldn't? I mean, so Q8, I don't know if you're still here, but you're in Houston. So, but Q8 again, what a terrific guy, and thank you for doing that for my son. That was really, really, really incredibly generous of you, my friend. That was awesome. Like Mr. Martini says, crazy. Socks, please, SimFanatic. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, Richard, that was a cool moment, and yeah, hopefully some of you got to see that. But yeah, thanks Q8, exactly, Del. That was incredible, and got that captured on the during a live stream that we were doing. That was pretty cool. So check that out. I think it was the last one I posted. It was like about an hour and a half. Because I had one of you make a comment like, yes, SimFanatic, you can't just jump in and do like a 12-minute live stream and then hop off. And it wasn't you, Asus. That, but I was like, well, yeah, but you know, it's like, I'll get better equipment next year. I promise. Brent says, yeah. And Brent, you actually talked to Q8 a few times, even just the two of you. So great guy. Great guy. Great. I mean, there's so many great. Like Oz Flight Simmer, I know he couldn't make it, but he wanted to, and maybe he'll make it next year. I'm trying to talk him into it. Of course, for him, kind of like Q8, he's got to fly halfway across the world to get to, like, Houston or wherever it would be, because he's from Australia, as you all know. They haven't mentioned next year's location, Richard. Not yet. It'll be interesting to see. Now, so because like everybody was asking, like, why when it's so hot, like of all the times you know, why do you go to like Houston, Texas? And so, oh gosh, is it Evan? I think Evan is the coordinator. God, I can't believe I remembered that name. I'm horrible with names. I think it was Evan. Am I right? Was it Evan? It was Evan. So the guy that organizes it, and I don't know if he started it, but he mentioned that by having it in hot locations like Orlando, like Houston, like I think Vegas or at one time, it's like people like during the summer, like we went there, it's cheaper, which makes sense, and they want to make it affordable so more people can go. And I gotta say that's cool. I myself would probably pay a few more dollars to be in more comfort climate, but I would rather have it in a hot place and I get to see more of you. So I think that makes sense. I think it's good. Marshaw 13 dropping the $5 dono. Marshaw says, thanks for attending, covering, and participating. Some visibility at FSExpo. I was at the VR experience the whole time, but we'll see you next year. Oh, Marshaw, thank you so much. You were there. You were there. That's great. You were at the VR experience the whole time. Really? You know, I didn't even get over there. At least I don't remember getting over there. How bad is that? Hey, I behaved. I didn't have too many orange whips. Didn't have too many orange whips. I had my son there. Well, you know, I gotta watch for that. See, Fast Cow Productions. Oh yeah, it was like deep hot. No kidding, man. You know, so Tommy Hughes, good question. Were there many other young kids? There were some, but not a lot. And actually, Evan had made a comment during Friday. So Friday was basically all kind of the announcements. You probably a lot of you saw that or watched it because they did live stream it. But you know, I think it was a little boring for him during that because you sat. You know, it's like going to any conference like for work. You know, you sit at a seminar all day, but this was. Actually, for all of us, was better than work because we're all like anxious to hear all the announcements, and I want to save stuff for Friday. But what I will say is, yeah, there were a few. There were definitely some younger kids there. But Evan made a comment about you know, thanking those that brought their families or their kids, like that next generation of flight simmers that are coming up. And so, but yeah, there were several young kids there, but not a lot. Not a lot. Bucko Bunny says, I'm here listening. I got the munchies. Hey, I know what that's like. Oh my gosh. Here we go again. Holy cow. Did I miss somebody? Oh, here we go. Aviation Spotter with the $1 tip. It says, this guy who works at the airport came up to me and called me a nerd, so I had to leave. LOL. Oh, that's right. Aviation Spot. Wait, yes. You're at Charlotte right now, aren't you? You're taking some photos. You're an aviation spotter is what you are. That's funny. Thank you for that $1 dono, aviation spotter. Appreciate it. Fast Cow Productions. That's right. You did bring the whole family. Because I remember seeing you at Houston or at the at the expo. That's right. Yeah, kids and all. That's right. I remember seeing you there with your wife. And mother-in-law, I think, right? And your kids. That was awesome. Willie Thornton, waiting on the new Fast Cow helicopter. Let's go! Yes. Yes, sir. Actually, we'll talk about that Friday. Fast Cow, I might have missed it. Justin, are you able to make... If we do like an 8:30 or 9 o'clock, so that'd be in Central Daylight Time, so... you know, so you'd be basically saying 0130 Zulu time or 0200 Zulu time on Friday. I don't know if that would work for you, but if it does, it'd be cool to have you join us, and you can talk about what you had, you know, spoke about during the expo on the helicopter. That would be awesome. But if not, dude, it's cool. It's cool. We know. We all have lives, right? We can't all be nerding out on our flight sims all night, every day. Well, yeah, we can. Some of us might be able to, right? A lot of older kids. Yeah. Hey, that's a way to put it, Mr. Martini. A lot of older kids, exactly. Fast Cow says, yes, we can make it work. I sent it to you already. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll check that out. Thank you, sir. Aviation Spotter asked you, Fast Cow, what did I miss? Well, I guess Aviation Spotter, you're just going to have to come to Friday night's live stream, and then Fast Cow Justin can explain it to you. No, Fast Cow Productions, Aviation Spotter. He was. What were you? You were the second person to present, I think. Second. Yeah, I want to say for Friday night, I want to have like kind of a format of like, what did we all like the best, and what did all of you that couldn't even go, but you watched it. Some of you watched it. You know, what did we like the best about FlightSim Expo? What did we like the least? You know, what was the most exciting thing or news, you know, or announcement that we each thought, you know, and all of you, I want all of you to join. It's not just those that went there physically, because a lot of you watched it, but it'd be fun because we had 10 of us that went there, and so the more the merrier. Obviously talk about the vendors, the landing challenges. I got the stream of me doing the 747 one, and I only got 401,000, but I actually remembered to put the landing gear down because like 3 people ahead of me at various points forgot to do that. Did get it landed, but then I tried it a second time, didn't do quite as well, but the third time I actually almost got 1 million on it. Almost. And I think Silver Killer found it because I'm like, I don't have it on my phone, and I thought he had recorded it. He's like, I don't think I have it, and then he responded to me and said, yeah, he found it. So I might have to, not that you all want to see that, but it was pretty cool because we had this whole group of Sim fans around and all clapping at the end. The Microsoft guy was pretty cool. He said that we were one of the best groups that he had there, and he could have us there all day. That was a pretty cool comment. Cool guy too. I gave him the swag X403. If you're still here, I gave the Microsoft guy X403. I gave him a SimFanatic swag. No orange whip dance. I feel ripped off. What happened? When we went to the expo. Like I said, buddy. Well, I don't know how we forgot that. One of the best, but not the best. Yeah. I did not win a chair. The giveaway was a chair. I can't remember what chair it was either. Probably does Microsoft make a gaming chair? I don't know. It was a chair. It was a gaming chair. X43, ask him for autopilot faster. I disabled the autopilot like right away. Shouldn't have, maybe. I should have done like aces and just did auto land. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that aces. Honeycomb new chair? No, but I'll tell you what, that chair is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. You know what though? I have some constructive criticism for Honeycomb though. I have some constructive I love them. I love them. I love their mission. I love what they're doing. But yet one more product, and then the Delta panels and all that. You know, Buckle Bunny cereal. They should actually have done that, given away 3 boxes of Honeycomb cereal for the kids, or the kids that are young and the ones that are older, because we're all kids at heart, right? That's right. SimFab. Oh, was that what it was, Fast Cow? That might have been what it was. That might be what it was. Garrett Larson, not sure how 8 hours and it would feel like. Yeah, did you try it, Garrett? I'll tell you what. So I've got. I remember what I have. Oh yeah, the Secret Lab chair. You can see. I don't know. Can you see that? If I turn, you can see the embroidered area there. The Secret Lab chair, you know what? I like it, but it's not that comfortable. I actually thought the Honeycomb chair was a little more comfortable than this thing. And this is a pretty popular gaming chair. Bunny, you'd like it. They have like Batman and Iron Man and other things. It's kind of neat. What was the one? I wanted to get the Game of Thrones chair. They had a Game of Thrones one. I was just like, yeah, but what? I didn't. And then we all saw the last episode of Game of Thrones. And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't know. It's a great series, but I almost got that. But they have all. But they're not the most comfortable chairs, though. They're not the most comfortable chairs. Who needs a bio break? Let's check and see really quick. Like, so if we go over here, And see, I don't. Does fly-by-wire have this yet? Somebody's flying. Who's flying the fly-by-wire version of the A320? Because I don't know if they do. They have the top of descent calculated now? But so we can see 0316. So if we go up here and go to the right, we check out. So 0316. So we still have plenty of time. We got so 36, 42, 52 minutes. Okay, so we got plenty of time. So how about we do a bio break? I'm going to kick on the tunes. I actually have been talking non-stop. I'm sorry. I know I do that. But I'm going to kick on the tunes. And let's do a bio break. And friends, once again, thank you so much for joining tonight. And I want to thank all of you that did the trek out to FlightSim Expo. Regardless if you met up with us there or we met you while there and now you're here now. It was so good to see all of you. I'm going to get some tunes going. We're going to do a quick, like 5 to 8 minute bio break. We got plenty of time. Right? Are you with me, friends? Are you with me, Sim fans? Let's do this. Be right back in like 5 to 8. That look? Okay, that works. See you shortly, friends. Be right back. friends. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry I took a little bit longer. Had to let the dog outside. All right, let's get on with it, friends. Gotta get my headset on. Good thing I have time. Turn that off. Turn this on. Get the old headset on, friends. Do that. It's a nice feel. I do like the HyperX. I like them a lot. All right. I still see you back there, Chipper C's. Biohazard. Good to see you. Willie Thornton says, I'm going to try and go next year. Hey, you know what? I'm thinking right now, everyone, we have a year to get 10 more of us to go, right? So start saving your dollars right now for the flight and for the hotel. Just start saving, like, you know, a couple bucks a day or something. It'll be more than that. You know, by the time you get done with hotel and food and registration and all that stuff. And then that isn't the expensive part. The expensive part is when you go there and you see all this incredibly great equipment and you're like, I want that, I'm going to buy this and that and the other thing. Like Brent, you bought the Burpos. And what's up, Silver Motherfucking Killer? What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream, my brother. Silver, I did a shout out to you because I mentioned that you know, we haven't been talking about FlightSim Expo too much, but that has been kind of the theme. But we're saving some of this stuff for the Friday night live stream, and we won't be flying. It's going to be just kind of a sit back, have a couple orange whips. Let's talk about the FlightSim Expo. It's going to be something different than we've ever done before, but I think it'll be fun, and hopefully you can all join us, or most of you can join us for that. You will need to be in our Discord server and get the Discord voice, but I'll have all those details coming when I get it scheduled for Friday night. Again, looking at probably 0130, 0200 Zulu for that. I do realize, Aces, you're probably going to be leaving for camp, and I know a lot of you will be leaving for friends and family, you know, and get-togethers for the holiday, because July 4th, of course, is Tuesday for those of you that are in the U.S. Not all of you are in the United States, of course, which is great. We have a lot of friends around the world, but so I know, hey, if you can't make it Friday, I get it. I get it. Waves at SimFanatic as I pass it. You passed me? Did you really pass me? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. In the A319. There you are. So, yeah, so the Friday live stream, that will be a fun thing. It'll be something different. Again, format will be coming, but it's going to be a lot of what we liked, what we didn't like, and all of us, not just the ones that went there, but we'll be having a powwow session there. Buddy says, yeah, I'll be making a long flight Friday. Long flight, oh, okay. Airbus corporate jets, baby. Nice. Old Golfer 67. Hey, Silver Killer, glad you got in here. Remember, work is overrated. Silver, thank you for joining. I know you had mentioned, you're done with work? You're back home? I know you said that you had to work tonight, and but glad you made it in any case. But did do a shout out to you, Silver. Silver, you missed Q8 Pilot was in here. Q8 Pilot stopped by, talked to us for a while, and dropped a dono, and I think he took off. He's still in Houston. I thought he took off for Kuwait the next day. He's still in Houston checking stuff out. Might as well. He came from Kuwait, all the way from Kuwait. But again, it was cool to have Q8 Pilot come in here. Procjus, yes, yeah, change my name here to match Discord. I'm still Garrett Larson. Hey, that helps me, buddy. If any of you can help me with that, that's all good. Thank you, man. Oh God, we're at 41. We're at 41. Of course, Buddy's gonna say dance. 40 likes dance. Oh my goodness. Really? All right, I gotta do it. I can't disappoint you. Some of you that just disgust you, just hit the mute button and look away. It only lasts for a minute. It's only a minute of pain. All right? And here we go. So 41 likes, friends. Thank you so much. This is for you. That's a little new thing. Little orange whip. Yep. SimFanatic shuffle for you. I say, deal with it. Deal with it. You gotta live with it. You just have to deal with it. You come here, right? Friends, thanks again for the 42 likes now. Sorry you had to suffer through that. Believe me, I know. It's a painful thing. Friends, I can't thank you all thank you all enough, and look at all the emojis. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many emojis being plastered all over. That's awesome. Wait, what is that one? Oh, it's a unicorn. That's like, what is that? I didn't even see that before. Buddy dropping all these and the beach bags. The beach bags. There's a story behind beach bags, by the way. I did those custom emojis, the beach bag and the orange whips. I did all those myself. I was kind of impressed myself even. There's some of them that, probably aren't the greatest, but I've got a couple more I can do. And I want to thank all of you for your memberships too. That definitely is most appreciated. And I see, oh, I missed one. I think Justin, Fast Cow Productions became a member. Hey, thank you, Justin, for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome to the commercial pilot. Do you play Call of Duty, Justin? A little powwow session? Get along with Aviation Spotter, Chris Evans, Bunny, myself, Aces. I'm missing somebody. I'm probably missing a couple people. Harry, ISU fan for life. You've gone in there. Who am I missing? Who else plays with us? I mean, I'm not getting everybody on that. But thank you again for that membership. Don! Oh my god, how'd I forget Don? He says, holy crap. Kill me now. Hager Studio 713, well, it's about time. I kid, Hager. Thanks for joining, man. Fast Cow Productions beat you here. Justin beat you here, man. Welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. Couple developers here. It's always good to have developers in the house. All the regular Sim fans. You're the ones that make it all happen. God, I can't believe it. Is Don still here? He's gonna, you know what? I'm gonna, oh, top of the set, yes. We're getting close, thank you. We got a little bit of time, I think, but TNT, hey, I still need to work on the First Officer Badge Award, right? The emoji, First Officer, like, it's gonna be like an award, like, whoever helps me, and by the way, did you all catch that I just thought of something. Aviation Spotter, my bell or chime must not be, the audio must not be working in Discord, because I'm sure you chime me. Hold on. Let me see if you're in there. No, you're not, so maybe you didn't. But I did get that disabled. Oh, and the bunny emotes, yes. Gotta get the bunny emote. I think do we have a bunny emote? We might already have a bunny emote. Maybe. Anybody know? But yes, bunny, we need a bunny emote. So I think I gotta go back and look, because the last time I looked, I think there was like maybe three emojis it could create. So I'll work on that. Switching to Diet Coke. There you go, TNT. I could do a custom one though for you, Bunny. Hanger Studios, how's it going? Hanger, it's good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Why is my angle attack at that? Okay, now it looks better. I was thinking like my angle attack looks really. No, we're still only about a 5, a little less than 5. We're about 3. Yeah, we're probably about 3 degrees. It's like, well, it looked weird. But let's go ahead. We're gonna go 2,000. So we're doing the ILS for 1-3, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my altitude set so it's ready to go. So I'm gonna set that to 2,000. I did disarm them. Ha ha ha. I did disarm them. I saw actually, Buddy, when we were doing the bio break and took a break there, I saw Aviation Spotter's message, so I quickly went down and looked and disarmed him. I wondered if any of you noticed. I was sneaky. So it's been approximate. I'm gonna need some of your help. I'm just gonna, you know what? I have no pride, you know. My ego's not gonna get in the way of us tonight. I might need a little help on this approach, because I think the thing is that, like Aviation Spotter always tells me, just trust the airplane. Just trust the airplane. I can't just keep my fingers off the dials. I gotta be touching dials and pressing buttons. And so, as many of you know that fly the PMDG Boeing, there's a lot more manual things to do than you have with the Airbus. So, but I think I need to get my, what do I need to get? My QNH set, my pressure altitude set for the arrival airport, the winds, the temperature, and then not forget to hit approach mode when we do the ILS. I think the ILS all gets automatically plugged in here. I'm just not used to that. Again, it's been since November. What was it? November. I looked, and it was like November 19th of last year is last time I flew this plane. And I haven't flown it since then. I didn't, like, do a... You know, usually, friends, here's a little thing. I rarely just fly outside of the live streams anymore, other than practice flights to get ready for them, so I do that. Because I'm so busy trying to, like, script the stuff, figure out, you know, the format. But... I'll usually get a flight here and there, but I used to do a pilot's life. You all heard of a pilot's life, volume 2? I used to do that all the time. I don't have time anymore. Oh, I want to show something here. So you notice this in the cabin? Don't touch that. Marion Harris says yes. Yes, Chipper. So if you want to know how to turn, so we got the lights on in the cabin. Who wants the lights on? You know, usually those are going to be turned off so we can sleep. So what you want to know how to turn those off? I just, I looked that up today. You go down here. And you go to panel states. No, you go to sim settings. Now, if you go to cabin, if you try to turn the cabin lights off, oh, that worked that time. First time I did it, didn't work. Now we can sit back and just enjoy the flight and sleep. That's how you do that. You probably all knew that already. But again, I haven't flown this thing since, you know, November. Yo ho, a pilot's life for me. Absolutely, Richard. That's hilarious. Yo ho. Yeah, pilot's life is awesome. Actually, we need to get, oh my gosh, I just forgot. Oh, geez. Super Herc 25. So, stay tuned, friends, because we are going to be doing a SimFanatic. I think we're going to do a SimFanatic virtual airline. There's some details to come. But we're going to be doing we're going to be doing Aviation Spider. You're going to like this. We're going to be doing a SimFanatic virtual airline. How about that? And we might, and hey, what better time for Hanger to come in? I know, Hanger, you're working on some of your own stuff, but Hanger's going to, I think Hanger agreed. I kind of put him on the spot, and I was, you know, so hopefully Hanger, that was all right. But I kind of put him on a spot during a live stream, and he's like, yeah, I'll do it, but I got to get my stuff done first. Which, we'll wait in line, dude. But we got to get some. We got to get a livery, a SimFanatic livery for the virtual airline for the Airbus A320, for the Phoenix, probably the fly-by-wire. That's a lot of work, actually, thinking about it. Hanger, I'm sorry. PMDG 737. Maybe we just pick like an 800, just so you only have to do one livery. I'm sure Asus would help you. Asus has done some liveries. Let's see here. Aviation Spotter, what the hell you mean my tutorial series? What did I miss? Bunny asked a pilot's life. Yeah, pilot's life is pretty cool. But see, the problem is, Bunny, you know, those of you that have the Xbox, which there are a lot of, actually, at FSExpo, there was a lot of Xboxes hooked up to do, if you want to fly. Or not pilot. So anyway, yeah, Pilot's Life is for PC only. It's not on the Xbox, unfortunately, at this point in time, anyway. Man. Willie Thornton said, no fair, I only can see. Now, here's what happens, Hanger. So we might have to do a livery for the 700. Actually, I don't know how hard would it... You'd have to do a different one for every single plane, obviously. Oh, thank God I didn't. I was like, did I miss top of descent? 3:15. So top of descent is in... Oh, we got like 20... We got 24 minutes. 24 minutes. You know what? I'm going to set my watch. I've got a Garmin watch, by the way. It's appropriate. I'll set that to 20 minutes just to make sure I'm not, you know... That'd be... Yeah, that'd be fine. 09. And it said what? Top of descent, 3:15. Yeah, they give us 6 minutes. Pilots of the Caribbean. Oh my God. What am I missing? I'm missing something. 264 nautical miles out. We are 317 out. Here we can tell that Parzival, Biohazard, and Bunny. Are you all doing a direct approach, or are you doing maybe the Microsoft one? Because we can tell, like all of us are doing the Sim Brief one, so you can always kind of tell we get disjointed a little bit when people do direct. Or, well, you definitely are going to beat me because you're probably doing a direct one. You're not doing direct. Did you just do like the IFR, high altitude? And just let, I mean, that's a good way to do it, too. Looks like you are going to beat us. You are going to beat us. Look at Original Happy rocking his wings, or her wings. And the F-22 over there. Direct is heading 185 out of KDSM. I'm on heading 205. Got it. Brent picked up a Garmin hat yesterday, Sim. Nice, Brent. So, Brent, you picked up the... So, we had a discussion before you got in. People were asking when we were, like, actually taxiing to take off from Des Moines about the Virpils, and you picked up the pedals. So when are you supposed to get those? Did you get a estimated ship date? Because I know that, Brent, you were really impressed with them. I thought they were great. I mean, I thought they were solid. They're not going to beat the TPR for me. But again, I played IL-2 for like, what, 10 minutes? I was on there for like 10 minutes, so... So, yeah, I mean... Bruden, I did not pass it yet, buddy. No, what you saw was, you saw the little white thing, right? The white line and that. Well, what that was like, I don't know why, but it was, see, I haven't passed it yet. I don't think I have. Hope to God I didn't. Please tell me I didn't pass it already. Did I pass it? Oh, please tell me I didn't pass it. Did I pass it? Nope, it's right up here. You freaked me out, dude! There it is, right there. Don't do that to me, Bruden. You know I have a weak stomach. Actually, you don't. I don't. I just made that up. I don't know why I said that. Brent says 2 to 5 weeks back ordered. Well, that's because everybody was ordering them probably right there. Brent, what would you say? The one thing, like, again, go check it out. We live streamed it from the expo. If you're here and you didn't see that, we went to the booth, actually talked to one of the reps there. Probably a good 10-15 minutes. Picking that thing up, I thought it weighed more than 10 pounds. You thought it weighed 10 pounds. I thought it probably was at least 15. But it was heavy. It was, I mean, solid, all metal steel construction. Pretty impressive. Well, we are going to be looking for a full report from you, Brent, once you get them. Yeah, and Low-Tech was in here earlier, I think. I don't know if Low-Tech's still here, but yeah, Low-Tech had the Virpil with the stick in that and the base, and he DM'd me. He's like, do you know anybody that wants this? And I'm looking to sell it. I'm like, dude, feel free to post it in the hardware section or where, in general, or wherever. Feel free to post it. Somebody's going to buy it, and my brother ends up buying it. But I'd say the same thing to any of you. If you have something like flight sim related that you want to sell, if it's hardware, throw it in the hardware channel. If it's an add-on, I don't know what that would be, but yeah, feel free to. This is our channel as far as I'm concerned, and it's because we're all here together. That's the theme. That's been the mission I've had from day one, that I want to be like not just my channel. I want to be our channel. I think of it the same way for Discord. Brood says I got lots of hardware. Throw it in there, because what it will do is it'll benefit someone else. Kind of like my brother wanted that, and then Low-Tech wanted to sell it. I'm cool with that, friends. We could be like the Flight Sim eBay of Discord, although we're not bidding, right? The eBay buy it now of flight simming in our Discord. No, I'm cool with it. You all, maybe we need to create. Hey, Aviation Spotter, maybe we need to create a new channel in Discord of flight sim products to sell, or I don't know. That's a really great creative name for the channel. I know. Give me a break. I just thought of that. But yeah, we should create a channel in Discord where people could like go there and say, hey, I've got this yoke. I want to upgrade to something else. And somebody else that maybe doesn't have a ton of money to buy something, they could buy it, right? TNT say just for sale. Hey, that works too. Just for sale. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. See, this is the thing that drives me crazy about this, because I get like, see, that's why I had the top of descent emoji. So like TNT and the rest of you can like start just spamming top of descent, so that when I get close to it and I'm like rambling on like I always do, then I'll like notice that and be like, oh, I need to click the little up thing, because for some reason with Airbus you gotta do that. Gotta click this little up thing right here. Is that right? Yeah, that right there. There are lights, so you it's kind of hard to see them right now, so I can. So if you go up to the top, you have a light here. Let me do something. I don't normally fly at night, so give me a break. So you can get that, so you have some lights. So there we got some lights, so we can see, you know. But there's these little dials that we can get things brighter and darker, dimmer. Is there one over here too? There's that one over there. And then you have the floodlights, you know, so you can floodlights. So you want to light this up, you can do that. Your integrated lights, just for this panel. No, so it's all brighter. Now we got the dome, and we can just turn that back off. There. Let's see. There's, oh, see? Ace's nice job. 16 pounds. I wasn't that far off. I was guessing about 15 pounds. Nice. Yeah, I mean, they're heavy. They are heavy. You think 15 pounds isn't really that heavy, but when, yeah. I mean, go pick up like a face palm. The tow bar set, huh? Aviation Spider, why did you do a face palm? I have the MSFS. Oh, this is not the Airbus way. Oh, well, whatever. I love that part where I'm giving you a hard time about when you started going off about the Boeing. If there's a problem, you just panic. But if the Airbus, you had the ECAM, and you know exactly what's wrong. Actually, that's probably why you knew my spoiler was on. I'm not used to like looking there, but I got a company message. Oh, let's check it out, friends. See if I can remember how the hell to do this. MCDU, oh no, but I was already there probably. Add, so don't tell me I'm not looking at chat. I don't want you to know. I don't want to know. I want to figure it out myself. Hold on. Receive messages. Oh, we got it from N320PS. I bet that's Aviation Spotter. What do you suppose? We'll talk about an anticlimax message. Here, I thought I got a message from one of you. Can you do that? Because was that the only fly-by-wire you could do that with? FlightSim. FlightSim is in here. FlightSim. Hello, mate. Welcome, Shane, to the live stream. Shane, good to see you. Hey, you missed Q8 Pilot. Q8 Pilot was in here earlier and was on for a period of time, dropping in. So, FlightSimmer, thank you for joining us tonight. It's good to see you, my friend. We missed you at the FSExpo, buddy. We missed you. Good to see you, Shane. Thank you for joining in. We did a shout-out. I know you know that. I did a couple shout-outs while we were at the expo. Again, appreciate Shane so much for all your support for the channel and for the community. An amazing friend and fellow content provider. And I was just saying, yeah, Q8 was just as nice a guy, just like you, Shane, just as nice in person as he is on his channel. But I'll break for Buddy. All right, buddy, we'll see you here shortly. So Shane, I know you watched quite a bit of content and you had a video posted. Let's do this. Let's do this, friends. For Mr. Oz FlightSimmer. He knows what I'm gonna do. Just gotta find my screen here. There we go. But give some love there for Mr. Oz FlightSimmer. I did that wrong. There, I'm gonna do that again. There we go. That should work. There we go. Yeah, friends, check out Shane's. I know many of you already, like a lot of you even came over. He rated me and plugged this channel. Thank you again, Shane, for that. But if you haven't checked him out, check him out. He's got good content, a lot of reviews, a lot of news. I started doing Shane. I started with this channel. I started by doing like news. I had a top 5 announcements for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I was doing that once a week, and I was just like, oh, this is taking so long. You know, you gotta do the research and you gotta do the scripting, and I mean it's a lot of work. It's but it gets you the views and the clicks and the subs. Live streams are okay, but that definitely gets you the because people want to see that, right? They want the news, they want the tips, they want the tricks. And of course, it's fun to come together and do little live streaming. I know you do that, Oz FlightSimmer. You have great live streams. Welcome to my world. Yeah, Oz FlightSimmer. I know, right, man? Like usually you're probably right now working on a video. I'm sure. There's Buckle Bunny over there. How am I doing on top of the descent? I didn't miss it, did I? Let me get back to flight plan. I know I'll probably end up missing this. 3:15. Oz FlightSimmer. So Shane, I was telling everybody, because like some of the Sim fans, they've been on my case a little bit about I haven't flown the Airbus for like the longest time, and they were absolutely right. Because I went back and looked, and it was like November, I think it was like November 9th or November 12th of 2022. I'm like, my gosh, has it been that long? Has it been that long? I was like, oh my goodness, that has been way too long. So I promised everybody I would do the next commercial flight. I would be flying the Airbus, and here we are. So we'll see how I do on approach, Shane. I'll mess it up, I'm sure. Oz FlightSimmer says, I love what Sam did for Junior. That was amazing. Wasn't that awesome? Did you see that when I was live streaming that, Shane? That was so incredible, dude. That was so incredible. KT, hello. How are you doing, KT? Welcome back to the live stream. I think you've been here before, KT. Thank you for joining us. Did somebody drop a dono or something? There's like, what, I missed something. There's orange whips there. What's going on? Okay, good. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I saw Richard Clark dropped all these orange whips, and then TNT orange whips, and Marion Harris. I think it's just the fact that you're here, Shane. And I think that's an actually. I'll drop some orange whips for Mr. Oz FlightSimmer. Right there for you, Shane. Thank you for joining. Good day, mate. I'll get that sometime. Did you catch that live stream? I was talking about the fact, like, I like went back and listened to myself doing an impression of you, and I'm like, God, I sound like I'm British. I don't sound like I'm from Australia. I sound British. Brent asks, Sim, did you already talk about the A2A's Comanche? I did not, Brent. Some things I want to say for Friday, but let's just do a quick thing on that, because I know Shane at the beginning, you know, we were DMing a little bit, and it was a little slow to get started. I mean, there's still cool stuff, but it was kind of slow to get started on Friday. But yeah, I was really looking forward to the A2A announcement on that Comanche. That was killer. So if any of you missed that and you're into general aviation flying, check that out. I did live stream that part, but it's, I mean, again, I use my, noob cell phone with the built-in microphone. But anyway, it was pretty raw, but I did that. But yeah, check out, like, FlightSim Expo has it posted on our YouTube channel, and that was pretty amazing. That was pretty incredible. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to Oz FlightSimmer doing a review of that and Q8 doing a review of that plane. Because I know you'll do a review of that, right, Oz? Yeah, I agree, Oz. Shane says it was nice to see some of the faces here over the your coverage. Yeah, that was great. That was I mean that was cool. And I'd say, hey, Del, take this and take my phone and record. And Silva Keller, he did it a couple times, and yeah, it was really good to see everybody. I'd say next year they'll have a bigger launches. Yes, agreed. Well, we have the 2024 to look forward to, right? I know some people are still on the fence, but they said it again, and I said it from the start. There's going to be backwards compatibility. The stuff that we buy in the content, people are freaking out. It's like, it's got to be compatible. We'll see, but they said it again. The community folder is going to be there in 2024. You got the community folder. I think some of the developers are going to have to do. I didn't do yours. Hey, don't feel left out. We will be talking about that. We're saving that one for Friday, Justin. We're saving that. And I got to check out the helicopter dude. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that, Justin, greatly. Yeah, VR2, exactly. Now I'm sure there's going to be certain products that developers are going to have to update, but they're already. I made this point earlier. They're already having to update, like some of the developers for the aircraft and even some of the scenery. They already have to do updates to when we have major sim updates. They're already having to do that anyway. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more they're going to have to do, like Fenix and A320 and Justin, probably the helicopter. You get all that figured out, and now they change the framework and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be stuff that needs to be updated. Oz Flight Server, that's awesome. Moving forward, right? I said it before, I'll say it again. Let's keep pressing forward. But hey, you know what? Did you all pick up on there was a comment about, what was it? Oh, it was the seasons. They talked about seasons. And they're talking about making sure that they made that. I don't know if they used the term ported. I think they did use the term ported, so that's a clue. But they said they're looking at making that ported to 2020 as well. So it sounds like they're still going. We'll see, right? Time will tell. I know I could be eating my words later on, and I'm sure all of you will let me know it. But they talked about porting that back to 2020, and so that told me something. That told me they're going to continue to, first of all, 2020 is still going to be an option for all of you that bought it and you don't have the dollars to just go out and buy a new simulator. So that's good. And if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate like I do, I'm sure 2024 will be included. I mean, I haven't heard that specifically, but I gotta believe it. Osflight Services, Jorg did a great interview with FS Elite. The devs will get their hands on the new Sim SDK and well in advance of the 2024 release. Thank you, Osflight Sim Shane, for sharing that. That is good news. Boy, they would be shooting themselves in the foot if they didn't, right? Thank you, Shane. And Shane, you're plugged into FS Elite, right? You used to write articles for him, I think. So that is pretty cool. We've got Shane here. That was actually Shane. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, if I'm remembering that wrong. But I believe you were involved with FS Elite, and I'm sure you still have contacts there. But that is absolutely a great site. I get like most of my news from FS Elite. CSGO Weirdos in the house. CSGO, nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us, CSGO. Okay, I gotta start paying attention, friends, because we're coming up on top of descent. So if we look at these radials, that's Neil, right by Neil is our top of descent. So it's, you look at that radial, see it says 30, so that's 30 nautical miles out, and we can confirm that. And enter destination data. Thank you, Mr. MCDU, or Mrs. MCDU. And so what we do is, I think it's something like this. We go over to the, I don't know, there's a better way to do this. It's not of a printer. I think the fly-by-wire has a printer. I was like, I was remembering this as having a printer. And Aviation Spotter, if he's still there, he's probably like, no, it doesn't. He could be so mean to me. So I'm gonna go to, where am I going? I wanna go to, oh, look at my Garmin's reminding me. Atsu in AOC. Shane says, yeah, for sure, for many years. Yes, they are great people over there. Absolutely. I mean, I always gave them credit when I got news from there, Shane. When I would do the new, when I did the top 5, I'd always give them credit because they're a great site. Let's go to weather. Weather request. And we are going to type in here KHOU and plug that in. And then we'll do send. And now we can go over here and wait for our message to arrive. There's the weather data. So I leave that on my right. I don't know, there's probably a better way to do that, but I leave that on my right MCDU. Like, again, I haven't flown this aircraft for like, what, 8 months? 8 months, probably almost 9 months. So if there's a better way to do this, let me know in chat. Brent says, blue skies all. I've got to bug out. Early meeting in the AM. Hey, Brent. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for joining. It was great to have you at FlightSim Expo, and thank you for your generous. You're just so generous. I mean, you're generous to everybody, and you are an amazing guy. Thank you, Brent. So let's see. We've got go over here, and I think we go to perf. We go to next phase. Next phase again. How close am I to getting to the top of the set? God, I don't want to like miss that. Okay, so QNH is 29 or 9 or 2. So we're gonna plug that into our scratch pad. So 29 or 9 or 2. Get that put in there. QNH right there, and then the temp is 29 degrees. So we'll go 29 Celsius. And our magnetic heading, it's always what winds are, magnetic heading. So we've got winds at 190 at 11 knots. So the winds were gusting earlier, and now they look like they calmed down a bit. So I think as long as we have that in, I don't normally fill this in. I don't know if any of you do that, but I don't normally fill that in. But I do believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think everything's already pre-programmed for the ILS. Somebody tell me if I have to do something different, because I am doing an ILS approach, but I believe... where do I find that? Actually, I can't remember. Is that under radio? I don't remember. Again, I didn't get a chance to practice. This could be a shit show. As I didn't get a chance to practice an approach with this thing. It's been 8 months. This ought to be hilarious. Oh no! Buddy, your game paused? Oh, so you're now behind. Click flight plan. Thank you, sir. Flight plan and okay, but like, what doesn't it have something about the destination? Wait a minute. Oh God. Oh, I gotta get that. We're gonna hit the oh shoot, gotta get this. So there we go. Where's my top of the sun emojis? I just made it. Oh my goodness. And so now you can see we are descending. And where's my little descending carrot, like to make sure I'm on the glide slope? I am so out of practice. Oh my gosh. Destination, TNT. What am I doing? Destination. Click the left button. More drag. Oh, we get to do drag. There we go. Get the drag going. We get our spoilers up at the bottom. And clearly I am out of practice. At the bottom. Oh, that. Oh, hit this? Is it the arrival stuff? Is that right? Oh, there it is. But I don't have to plug any... There you go, 111.30. But I don't have to plug anything, right? All right, I got you, buddy. Thank you. But I don't have to do anything, right? Os FlightSim, mate. Dropping it in the $5 dono. Some blue skies. And some orange whips to Mr. Os FlightSim. Os FlightSim Shane, thank you so much for that $5 dono. I appreciate you, my friend, my brother, my pal. Thank you so much, sir. You are a legend. You are a legend, my friend. There's some orange whips from me, and Blue Skies. Drop some in there for Shane. Thank you, sir. All right, so, but I don't have to do anything, right? Click. Okay. ILS, click that. What? Click that. What am I doing? I don't remember having to do anything here. All right, thank you. No, it can't be good. Oh my God, what just happened? Why do I have a... I knew this would happen. What does my eCam say? Speed brake, okay. Oh, it's still out. Thank you. I can see why Aviation Spotter loves this airplane. Tells me all the crap. Thanks, Buckle. I got it fixed. I'm trying... Now I'm getting all distracted. I know what you're up to, friends. I totally know what you're up to. Short Round donated $3. Short Round, thank you so much for the $3 dono. Appreciate it dropping. Let's drop some orange whips and blue skies to Short Round. Short Round, thank you so much for that. I'm on to you all. I'm on to you, friends. I know you're trying to distract me, make me crash, and miss my stuff. And it's all good. Thank you, Short Round. Appreciate it. I don't think I have to do anything, though. Please, somebody tell me. Aviation Spotter, you're in here. I don't have to hit anything to get the aisle. I'm so used to the PMDG. I don't know what I'm doing. I just came here. Yes, click on ILS 13 right, but there's... Okay. So I clicked on that. What now? It didn't do anything, TNT. I just... Is this supposed to do something? Oh, the lower one. I did that one too, though. I thought. Arrival. This one? On the L4 button? Pascal says you don't have to hit anything. Aviation, I can't help you right now. Whoop. Great! Some first officer you turned out to be, Aviation Spotter. Oh, FlightSim are dropping in another $6.62 dono. FlightSim, thank you, my friend. Shane, thank you. Shane says, to help with the Sim PC for Junior SimFanatic. Oh, so one of the things I never... So we have an Xbox Series X, and I never hooked up my TCA Boeing yoke, and now, like, my son has been, like, stoked since Q8 said, I'm going to send you one of these. And so he's like, Dad, can I fly with your TCA Boeing yoke? I'm like, of course. So then I'm like, all right, let me get it set up. I never had hooked it up to the thing. Of course, I had to give him the whole, because he's 12, right? So I had to give him the whole, like, okay, now, listen, T, don't break this like you've broken, like, 3 or 4 Xbox controllers because you're ticked off at a game. And he's kind of like me. If some of you have, like, seen me on Call of Duty, you know, we kind of have a little bit of that rage moment. Yeah, like, so if you crash a plane, don't break Dad's Boeing yoke or he's taking the one you're getting. He does sound like you, Bunny. And I told him, I'm like, I have one of the Xbox Elite controllers. The damn thing doesn't work anymore. I'm like, okay. I'm like, T, did you break Dad's Xbox Elite controller? No, I didn't break it. I'm like, T, it worked. I'm always careful. I always even put it back in the box. I'm kind of anal about it. No, Dad, I didn't break it. Okay. What did Marion say? Marion, just pick up an ILS runway and relax. There you go. Let's see. How are we doing? Why am I missing the descending carrot? No, I got it right here. Is it that? Yeah, it's the green dot, right? I'm good. Is that the green dot? I'm so used to the Boeing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going too fast. I need to kick in some spoilers again. We gotta get some drag in here. Who's with me? Who's on approach here? Got Starship back there. Bunny, you're still over there. Short Round. Why am I not seeing like half of it? Bunny just disappeared. Why am I not seeing like half of you? This always happens. Like on approach. What's going on? All right, we can take the spoilers out now. TNT can't see me. Well, that stinks. What happened? We just like lost it. Like right when we get to the landing challenge. This is what's going to happen. Always, never missing a beat. Hey, Silva, do you think we can get up to 50? Silva Killer? I know some of you like sign into your alternate YouTube accounts because it'll go up to 50. I'll do my little song and dance, and then the next day I notice that like some of them were taken away because YouTube must have an algorithm to check on that. But it's all good, friends. It's all good. I'm gonna skip this song. Gotta take that out of the mix. Okay, so now when I get to the point of, it's just been so long. We gotta go landing system, right? Was there anything else? Yeah, I have to click that LS button. I think I clicked that LS button. I am completely going by 8 months memory, and my memory, I can't remember 8 hours ago, let alone 8 months ago. But I think I hit this LS button, right? Right, friends? The LS button. And I can switch like this right MFD to the LS there for landing system. And I should be okay. And I gotta remember to hit approach mode. So that button, that's a button, right? An aviation spotter, I can't help you right now. Like what does he have to do? Record airplanes, like real airplanes landing? That's better than helping me out? Just joking. I always, as a lot of you know, if you're here for the first time, Aviation Spotter gives me crap, I give him crap. It's part of the fun. Yeah, that is a button. Okay. I have to turn on the lights to see it. Uh-oh. Oh, God. At least 50 likes. Bunny said yes. We got Houston coming up, friends. Off to the left. Uh-oh, STD. Oh, Shane and Q8 saw me do the STD part. I hope I didn't scare him away. Okay, so we're gonna go, so I think we hit that again. No, up. There we go. And then I'm just gonna hit B and cheat. Fine. Time to dig with these shenanigans. So we got 29, 29er.88, 29. Yeah, that sounds piloty. 29er.88. Okay, what are you all planning? Bryn, I don't want him to dance again. Oh, that's funny. And Bryn took his like away. What a jerk. Because I know we're at 49. That's funny. Haha, 2 people removed their likes. That's too funny, cheater. Oh, that's funny. That's where it becomes it backfires, see? Backfires on us. Oh, we gotta do some more spoilers on here. Let me check the checklist again. Oh, we're at 53! Somebody just used their multiple accounts to do that, I'm sure. 53, 54, somebody's doing something. That is too funny. I better get that in before we get too much farther in here. I gotta focus. I can't be dancing like a buffoon here. All right, descent. Let me check something real quick. Where must nav? Seatbelts. Ooh, we forgot to turn on the seatbelts. I forgot that. It's important. Safety first, friends. Safety first. All right. Seatbelt signs on. Landing lights. So when we get below 10,000. All right, friends. Thank you so much for the 55 likes. Who's got all those extra YouTube accounts? Expo 3 is still in here? Bro, you're gonna watch. Watch the whole thing right now, buddy. You're watching the whole thing. Don't lie to me. You're watching it. Deal with it, Bruton. I'm gonna make it extra long just because of what you did. Gonna go for like about a minute and a half here. No, I'm not. Woo! Friends, thank you. 58 likes. What? Who's got all the extra accounts? I know better. Yes, friends, thank you so much for the 58 likes. Amazing. Amazing. You're all amazing. I love you. I love you, friends. You're the best. You're the best. 59? What's going on? Who's got all the extra YouTube accounts? I know it's got to be some of you that are doing this. That's funny. Because Brood and another person took their likes away. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I can't do it again. Hello, Tech420. I want to see the SimFanatic Shuffle without glasses for the win. Oh. Now, see? Here's the thing, Tech420. Those of you that went to FlightSim Expo got to see me without my glasses. I wore my sunglasses the whole time I was at the commit, but like back at the hotel, some of you got to see me without my glasses. Yes. Yep. What? Oh, no. Oh, what? Really? Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I have enough energy for this. This is a perfect... Remember when I used to do the exercise motion aces to this song, the rest of you? Thank God I let that one go. I always did the Dumb and Dumber thing, like, anyway. Breath mute. Where am I? Okay, 11,000 at, sorry, I gotta just check this out. So we gotta get down to 250, and we're good to go there. Okay. Bunny says dance. Oh my gosh, 61? What's going on? Who's got the extra accounts? I'll even do this for the 60. Something new. I don't know what that is either. Hey, is Shane still here? Shane, we did this at FlightSim Expo. Thinking of you, man. We did this and we're like, it's not this. It's not this. It's this. Friends, 63. What's going on? 63 likes. Thank you, friends. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. Too funny. Too funny. Oh, Bruin's hating this. Where's the video proof? Yeah, exactly. Friends, thanks again so much. I appreciate you being here. For the likes and the donos and just the community. That's the biggest piece. Friends, thanks again. Now there's 2 away. I know people are messing. Hey, I'm not going to do it again. If it drops below 60 and it goes back to 60, you all tried to get me on that one once. You all tried to get me on that once. Terrible. Vruden says, I feel like these dances are getting longer. No, yeah, they are getting longer, Vruden. I did them longer because you made that statement. See, you, kind of like Aviation Spotter, you give me grief, I give you grief. And I put you through the pain, buddy. You didn't notice that, Justin? Because I did. I was back there and I did one of these. I told you I was going to do it, so I did it. That's funny. Justin Fast Cow Production says, I made sure not to look at them for my speech so I didn't see him dancing. And I was. Oh, FlightSim dropping another dono. Shane, thank you so much. Tipping the $3.31. Can we get a slow-mo? Oh my gosh. You're all trying to get me off track. I do this to FlightSimmer sometimes too. Because it's just fun to do. Okay, yeah, I think maybe I owe that to y'all. All right. For you. Thank you, buddy, for the $3.31. Buddy said, oh my God. Thank you, Shane, for the $3.31 dono. Just for you, pal. Just for you. Just as a thank you for your continued support and partnership, buddy. It's great. All right, where are we at? And where the heck was I? You just went total nerd. Buddy, you haven't seen me do that before? I can't believe you haven't seen me do that. I did go total nerd. That's the point, right? What is going on? I'm hearing like engines spooling up. Is that me? Who is that? All right, so we got like this little bit of zigzaggy, and we're gonna go under 10,000 feet, so it is time for a sterile cockpit, as we say. Sterile cockpit, and lights need to come on. So we're gonna go ahead and go wing light on. Runway turn off lights. I think those come on, don't they? Nope, just the landing lights and the wing lights. Okay. Runway turn off lights, so it makes sense to come on after we land. Now we're turning, and I can't click right spot there. There we go. Ah! I saw that before, Justin. I'm not clicking that. Nice try, though. Now we'll see how I do, Justin, on the landing here. But like Justin was at it when I did the third try on the landing challenge. I almost got 1 million on the 747. I never, as you all know, I never flight the 747. And he came up and he's like, "Why can't you do that on a live stream?" Oh, these smarty pants on here, I tell you. I love it. I love it. There we go. Look, that's some pretty nice lighting effects there, friends. Look at that. Damn, this is a well done plane, I have to admit. And I don't think I need to. Can anyone tell me? Because I can't remember. I don't think I need to do like. At one point, there's like activate approach phase. I don't want to do that, correct? I don't want to hit that. Somebody, talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. Aviation Spider, talk to me. You can tell me that much. No, this plane sucks. We need a whole new flight simulator. Duh. Oh, my. Well, actually, one of the things I forgot to check. We go here. So if we look at flap settings, so 187 for the first, and then full flaps 143. Okay. Actually, I should go over here and do it there, so I can just look at that for reference. There we go. And what's our intersection or intercept? That is waypoint 2000. It's Royce. So Royce, and Royce is probably down here just a little bit. There's Royce. So that's going to be our Royce is going to be our intercept. Red light on Duff. Us play simmer. I hear no Airbus in the 2024 sim like ever. I can only dream. Oh, that would tick a lot of people off, Shane, wouldn't it? Hey, somebody called me. You know, somebody was talking about like on my Bravo review, and I have that general aviation. Let's call it a rubber cover for your trim. Actually, that reminds me, I can get the Bravo on. So this thing here, it has the notches. I never really do use the. I mean, I use it sometimes, but I find that it's so much easier to use the trim tab on my yoke that I hardly ever use this. And the other thing is, and the individual made a really good point. When you rotate the Bravo trim wheel, and I'm glad we have it. Did my sim just lock? Oh my God, it did. And then I just lost everybody. Do you all see that? And I lost everybody. Well, that's nice. Let me get back to that. The hell? Hopefully everybody comes online here. I've got some, but I lost every. Oh, there they are. Now you're popping. There's Chipper Sneeze, Mary now. Bunny, I can see you. I saw Chipper, Big Daddy. Okay. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. Buckle Bunny's on approach. Alrighty. Awesome Blossom. Alright, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. Oh, I need to get... What am I doing? I need to get the brakes set. Who's going medium brakes? God, I am so not used to this. Medium. There we go. Medium on. Can I go ahead and arm the spoilers? I don't know if I need to do the brakes again, so I'll arm this. Did I get those armed? There we go. Now they're armed. There's a reason they put that little white collar on the silver motherfucking killer. Silver. I see you, old golfer. I see you. I see old golfer bunny, and I don't see silver killer. I see original happy TNT simulate short round. So, oh, there's silver killer. Silver motherfucking killer. I said motherfuddin'. I didn't swear. Part of the gag, because I can do it without swearing. Because I say button. I did not swear. I did not swear. Did I swear? I said a bad word. All right, so I think Bunny's just trying to throw me off here. Let me see. So I'm going to go. All right, so we're right on the dial here. Look, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Silver's never. I don't remember swearing. Did I swear? I've been very careful about that. I did not say the F word. I promise you I didn't say the F word. No, I did not say the F word. I promise you. I said fuddin'. I did not say the F word. All right. I'm going to turn off the name gamer tags. And I did not. You can have, see, I've told you before, and I proved you wrong. And don't make me do it again, Bunny. Don't make me do it again. All right, let me see. So we're gonna come in for our. I'm not gonna bet you money. All right, jabs, and let's see, what is jabs at? 3,546, and. You're just used to me saying it in COD. I did not say it tonight. I didn't. Promise. Let's see here. Okay, I need to zoom in here, so we'll go 20 here. Let's get over here before I forget. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this right, but we'll see. And then let's go LS. And then LS here, right? I got to hit landing system there. Oh my god, who's right by me? Who's by me? There we go, landing system. And then, are we still good? We're still good on our speed. We're approaching Royce. We got to get down to 209, but we're still doing all right. Let's go ahead and do one notch. One thing about having the detents, though, it can kind of mess with you. We get that out. So far, so good. I probably did that a bit early, actually, to be honest. I probably didn't need to do it that early. What do y'all think? Did I do that too early? Bunny, yeah. I didn't. Bunny's on final. I'm approaching final here. And we're going to... So Royce is our intersection. I do like the fact that it has that little notch there, so I know. And by the way, this is payware, so if it starts chopping a bit, well, I think I picked this up from Orbix. Yeah, it's chopping a little bit as it loads the textures and stuff, but we'll see how it does. And sometimes night textures can, like, throw you for a spin. Trust the computer, right, Aces? Yep, exactly. You're right. You're right. Then 162 from when we get to Royce. But yeah, it's getting a little, it's stuttering a bit, getting a little, I think it's just loading stuff. Hopefully it'll smooth out here, we'll see. All right. Let's go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and get another notch in here. Flaps 2. $2,500. Bunny says butter. You buttered it. Aviation Spotter, I just wanted to let you know I don't know who's counting on you. Oh my. Shannon, I definitely think I need to get that 4090, buddy. I think I need to get the 4090. All right. Getting closer to Royce. Oh, I forgot to hit approach. Why didn't you guys tell me that? I forgot to hit the approach button. Am I too late? There she goes. She's dipping down a bit. I forgot to hit the I knew I'd forget something. Yep, I got the landing gear. I usually do that around. Thank you, Aces. I usually drop the landing gear when I get close to the intercept, but we'll go ahead and drop them now. That'll help with the drag, though, won't it? See, I don't know if this is a good idea to do a payware version of this airport because it's really struggling. It's... yeah, this should be interesting. Go flaps full now. I agree, Shane. 4080 would be just fine. I also want to upgrade my CPU. What I think I'll do is I ought to give my existing machine build to T-Bone, and then build a new system. What do you think? Oh my God, loading in these. Oh, come on, come on, pick up and load this stuff. I haven't tried my reversers. We'll see if they work. Hopefully I don't, like, put full throttle on.
$500.
Alright, 500. Autopilot coming off. My aircraft. Oh, look at the stutters. Aren't they fun? Auto throttle off. Oh God, somebody's... I'm way too high. I feel high. Oz FlightSim donating right now on the critical stage here. Oz FlightSim, thank you for the dono. Hold on.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Get her down, come on.
10, 5.
Okay, will these work? Jesus. I don't know if my thrust... well, yeah, they did. They must have, because... unless it was just my auto brakes, but oh my God. There we go. Well, welcome to Hobby. Welcome to Houston, SimFans. We have made it. Welcome, welcome. Low-Tech 420, SimFanatic, Samsung 980 Pro 2. I have that. I have that one, dude. I have it. I know, right? That's why I think it's a processor thing, actually, to be honest. I think the GPU would definitely help, but like if I look at the GPU, I'm gonna say something Bunny's gonna say I'd say every time, but the bottleneck definitely seems to be on the CPU on like one of the cores. That's the primary core. All right, so let me get stopped here. I mean, I have no doubt that a new 4000 series card would help, but I still think I've got a Ryzen 7 5800, and I think that is what I need to get upgraded as well. All right, so we made it safe and sound. Not the best landing. Ricky's World. How's it going, Ricky? All those Boeing smoked the Airbus. I believe it, brother. I believe... oh, jeez. What the heck? I believe it. Could probably turn off that stuff, but... here comes everybody. Chipper Sneeze, how'd you do? Marion Harris. Original Happy, how did you do? Starship's doing a go-around. Old Golfer 67, how did you do? Wow, this is really struggling. I figured I'd test fate, you know, with all of us being here. Actually catching up here. Now it's not looking so bad. It's like, and there it goes again. Spoke too soon. Let's get on the 1500 footer. There we go. Over here just a little bit. Let's watch you all come in. Crank up the tunes. Ricky's World, we're back. Yes, my friend. Marion, you nailed it. Awesome. Good job. Fantastic. 31 currently watching. We're at 63 likes. Thank you all, friends. Appreciate you joining. Old Golfer, Ruin the Great, Oz Flight Sim Mate, Nick H, and Ricky's World, Pilot Rick, Buckle Bunny, Aces Down, Aviation Spotter, Chipper Sneeze, Marion Harris, Light Tomcat, Silva Killer, of course. Up, 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 oh! Well, that's all right. Little thrust, little reverse, little thrust, little reverse. Why not? Pruden, it's too complicated. What's too complicated, Pruden? What'd I miss? Buckle, give him a break. He doesn't know how to fly this plane. She give me a hard time? 5, not a 6. Hey, yeah, exactly. No, Silva, what are you doing? Hey, you know what? I got us all here safe. It's been 8 months since I flew this aircraft. Like we always say, if you can land an airplane, walk away from it, we're good. Debrief. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11:05. We could probably do a blah blah. We could probably do a debrief. Aviation Spotter. What? You have time to do a debrief, but you don't have time to help me out on approach. I see. Buckle says no. Buckle doesn't want to do a debrief. Bruden the Great. Yeah, SimFan. I had my double about 30 minutes ago. Or I had my doubts. Double. I had my doubts 30 minutes ago. There we go. This is kind of cool doing the nighttime, though. We got the lights, the landing lights. Who's coming in here? Parzival. In the 7... Of course Parzival's in the 747-800, right? Of course. I guess I can turn off the... Oops, wrong button. Turn off the Bravo cam. One more takeoff and you have 400? That's cool, buddy. Okay, here comes Parzival. Let's zoom in. Parzival, you should have been at the FSExpo landing the 7-4, buddy. Ooh, that's looking nice. Holy shnikes! Well, I would say that Parzival right now so far that I've seen nailed it. Now let's fly back to Des Moines. Oh, that's good stuff. TNT. Let's see how you do, buddy. We're watching you. We're watching you. Short rounds in the 738. Here comes TNT. Looking pretty saucy there, TNT. Did you remember to click the STD button to turn it back to the real pressure? Pressure altitude. Here comes TNT. Oh, another nice landing. Friends, give a shout out to TNT. Beautiful landing, TNT. I think Parzival still got you, buddy, on that 747. Maybe, is there an auto land on the 7-4? There probably is. Probably did an aces trick on that one. Here comes Light Tomcat on the 773. That looked pretty darn good too, Light Tomcat. Little floater there, but you're fine, I think. Get her slowed down, buddy. Get her slowed down. Who else we got? Starship and Short Round yet to come in. Let's see, Short Round's making his way in. Starship giving up on the landing, my Fenix bugged. Oh, no worries, Starship, gotcha. You know, aviation, speaking of that, Starship, Aviation Spotter, actually, here, can I tell this story? Aviation, he doesn't even know what I'm going to tell. So when I posted in our moderators channel, I said, oh, I'm going to be flying the Fenix A320, and he's like, well, why don't you wait until they get their update out? So apparently there's some, fill us in on this, Aviation Spotter. Is there like a big update coming? There must be, right? So there must be a big update coming for the Phoenix. But I'm like, no, I promised all of you I'd be flying an Airbus. A lot of you have been like asking that I fly an Airbus. And again, been so long. He is pacing himself. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. He's like, all right. But I couldn't believe it. Out of all the people, Aviation Spotter was like, hold off on the Airbus flight. That threw me for a loop. Aviation says, yes, there is. All right, the last landing. Let's see, short round. Can you do it? I think you can do it. Let me make sure I'm on the right marker. I'm not, because I just messed it up. There we go. All right, we're all set up for you, short round. Bring it on in, buddy. Bring it on in. We got you. Don't worry, everybody's watching you. In the 737-800, and we'll probably see a good landing here, I'm guessing, from short round. Short round usually does a good job on these landings, friends. He usually does a pretty good job. Starship crashed to desktop? Oh, that sucks. All right, here we go, friends. Here comes Starship. Tinty says, blue skies, pleasures always to fly with all of you. Hey, orange whips and blue skies to you, Tinty. Thank you for joining us tonight, my friend. Good to see you. Maybe we can get you at FlightSim Expo next year. I'm going to work on a lot of you to do that. No pressure, but pressure, right? All right, here we go. Short round. The Southwest livery. Oh, landed just short. But nonetheless, great landing, short round. Good landing, friends. Let's see. Aviation Spotter. Oz Flight Simmer says I have to run. Blue skies, everyone. Hey, Oz Flight Simmer. Shane, thank you. Legend, thank you for being here. Thank you for the dono, and thank you for your support, and just thank you for being you and providing great content for all of us. Great. Thank you, Shane. I know you're a busy guy. I appreciate you joining, and this is all of you. You're all busy, and yet you come here to be together, and it's amazing. And so, friends, I'd have to say, what time is it? Do we have time for a debrief? I know Aviation Spotter's been talking. Maybe we could do like a 15-minute debrief. What do y'all think? 15-minute debrief? Just 15? I'll maybe even jump in right away and not have to like take my contacts out and everything so I don't keep you all held up. So we'll do a 15-minute debrief. Let's keep it at 15, but we'll jump in there quick. And Vruden says, I'm out. I need to eat. Hey, I understand, Vruden, but thank you all for joining. Do want to say thank you to all of you, my regulars, my newcomers, a lot of newcomers from FlightSim Expo. Definitely shout out to all of you Sim fans, you what make it happen. Want to do a shout out to my moderators for, you know, like Aces and Silver Killer and Buckle Bunny and Aviation Spotter. I know Kyle couldn't make it, Blando couldn't make it, but shout out to all of you. Want to definitely do a shout out to Oz Flight Simmer once again for joining and his support. Q8 pilot, that was a special treat. That was the first time that he's joined us, and he talked about us having for next year. I don't know if I said this, so I was going to talk about it during Friday, but he invited me and all of us, you know, to have a spot as a SimFanatic channel at a booth that he's planning on doing next year. I didn't realize it was his first year this year, but so he already did an invitation. So if he does that booth, we're invited, and so I'll be able to be with him there and some other, you know, relatively newcomers to the Flight Sim YouTube content provider. So again, shout out to Q8, shout out to Oz Flight Simmer, shout out to all of you and my regulars. It's great to see you, Vruden. Thank you. Biohazard, Aces Down, Silver Killer, Buckle Bunny, of course, and let me see, doing some call outs here. I'm sooner or later I'm not gonna be able to do this as much. TNT Simulate, thank you again for joining. I know you had a bug out. Starship CTD, sorry about that, but Fast Cow Productions, again, another developer. Great to have you here, and look forward to many more flights with you in FlightSim Expo next year with you. Let's see, short round, thank you so much for joining. And Nick H, original Mr. Happy, Marion Harris, Chipper Sneeze, we saw you. Old Golfer 67, thank you, Old Golfer. So good to spend that weekend with you and the others. It was a real treat. Ricky's Roll Pilot Rick, same to you, man. So great to be with all of you. Ivan 007 was here flying with us. Richard Clark. Low Tech 420. Been here quite some time. Thank you. And just trying to see if I'm missing anybody. Biohazard Juiced. Great to see you as well, sir. And who else? I know we saw Tommy Hughes. Don C. Don, you've been here for a long time. Appreciate you, Don, for joining us tonight. It's always good to see you as well, my friend. Hanger Studios, another developer. Thank you, Hanger, for joining us. And let's see. I know I'm missing someone else. Rocky Balboa. I missed that. Dance Monkey. Who is that? Who was that? Rocky, thank you for joining. If you're still here, probably not. That was at 10:45. That was like 30 minutes ago. That's funny. I always like the names that are in here. That kind of tickles me every time I see them. Some of them. Let's see. Aviation Spotter, of course. And the Morgus One was in here. Morgus One, it's good to see you. And anyone else I might have missed, thank you all. Until next time, SimFans, please, I didn't mention this, but we will not be doing, we typically do the first Saturday of every month as a fly-in. Unfortunately, because of the 4th of July weekend, I'm going to be leaving for Savannah. We will not be doing it this weekend. We'll probably do the Friday night live stream with Discord voice with all of us in place of that. And so, apologize, but it's holiday weekend. What can we say? Some of us are busy. Many of us are busy. But if you can make it Friday night, we'll do the FSExpo debrief. And speaking of debrief, I'm going to hop over into Discord voice. Join us over there if you want to. Until next time, SimFans, thank you so much for your support. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Take care and good night and blue skies. Bye, my friends.